Here we go, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. How are we doing? Let's go. Who we got in here? We got Mitch in here. Good evening, Mitch on TikTok. How are we doing? Good to see ya. We've got Wolfman. We've got Official Curly. Let's go. How are we doing? Marky Mark. Good to see ya. Official Notts County fan. How are we doing? Good to see you, Robert. Hope you're well, my man. Yes, Alec. How are we doing? Or Yes, Lek, is it? Maybe. Yes, Lek. How are we doing? Good to see you. I hope you're well. Sorry if I've murdered your name. Apologies for that. How are we doing? Matthew, good to see you. Michael's here. Mr. Inferno, how are we doing? Zaki Boy, good to see you. Nikita Green, good evening. Finn's in here. How are we doing? Fieldy G, good to see you. My day's been good, thank you. We've had my son's birthday party, so that was really cool. There was bouncy castles and all sorts, and the kids enjoyed themselves. So yeah, it was really good. And they're now fast asleep in bed after a long day. Lots of presents that you got and everything like that. So yeah, time for some fun in the city. We've got some interviews tonight, as we say, looking for some new response officers. And then we'll be looking over the next half a week or week to bring on some new officers into the force. So if you haven't already, feel free to get your applications in onto Project9's Discord. And you can get them from there. Control R6, how we doing? Kai Maynard, how we doing? Good to see you. Eloise is here. Hope you're well. Bambi, good to see you. How we doing? Hope you are. Dougie's here. My host called Tinky Winky. Good to see you. How we doing? Sitch is in the chat. Good evening, Sitch. How we doing? And we got Casey Random Fishing Adventures evening on YouTube. How we doing, everyone? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. What have we been up to on this fine Saturday? Have we been up to much? I have had a nice Notts County 1 4-2. Yeah, I watched them on telly actually before I left. Just as I was leaving, Notts County scored the first goal. That was a pretty good goal as well. So yeah, I watched that and then I had to leave. So yeah, it was all good. Good to see they're on telly. Zaki Boy, how we doing? Coming in with the Putty Bears still. How do you know if you've got an interview? You'll be contacted through the app system. We haven't done any apps for PD yet. These apps tonight are purely for response officers. So we're looking for response head. And it's part of our process of coming on board and bringing all the new phases and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be good tonight. Looking forward to it. You know me with my old interviews and all that lot. Get to see what it's like. So yeah, let me just get that up so I know where it is. Wicked, there we are. Cool, there we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Much love, Samo. 1989 June on YouTube. How we doing? And Daniel's coming in. Evening. I have been getting ready for a new job I had yesterday. Got yesterday being a sushi. Oh, nice. Cool. How you finding it? How you finding it? Welcome in, everyone. I think it's time to get in the city. I can see Robbie's running around behind me, trying to get himself, into my field of vision in order to get started. So I think it's time that we get into the city. Yo, Danny's here. How we doing? Good to see you, Danny. How's things? How's life in roleplay, or how's life in general, I should say? How's things? How's things? Welcome in. Are you in with Big J to the H, Jamie Henford? Jamie Henford? Is he in the police force? I'm not sure. I've yet to get round to know everyone's names, if I'm honest. But if he's in Project9, possibly. Possibly. Like I say, I haven't gone through every single one yet. So we're slowly getting there. But if he's in the police force, then potentially. So yes, like I say, today we are looking for response leaders. We're going to do some interviews to find out what they're like. And then obviously we can move into potential promotions depending on their interviews. And then over the next week or two, it's down to them to prove themselves if they are good people for the job. If they are, happy days. Then we can look to do some promotions. If they're not, then obviously they just stay at their ranks or get demoted back to PC. And we find someone else, essentially. Life's good, mate. Moving back to UK next year. Oh, nice. Going to be working with EasyJet. Oh, wow. That's really cool. RP haven't really done in a while, if I'm honest. Oh, wicked. Yeah, my wife used to work in EasyJet. She was cabin crew. She really liked it at the time. And then obviously we had our first little one. So she stopped doing it. And then apparently since the flying sector hasn't been too good with cabin crew side of things, it's quite straightforward, etc. Or, some of them don't like it. But, hopefully it'll be great to do. Are you staying in the UK and on the EasyJet side, or are you cabin crew, or what's your plans? Welcome in, Kai. Thank you so much for the 340 bits. Oh man, thank you so much. Lee's coming in here as well. How we doing? I'm debating to come back to roleplay or not. Yeah, absolutely, Finn. Why not? Why not? Zaki Boy's coming in with a 7 streak. Let's go. Caden's in TikTok. How we doing? Kim Bond's coming in with a water bottle. Good evening, Holly, as well. How we doing? Welcome in, everyone. Caden, please don't keep spamming hi. I can see it. All it does is it stops other people messaging and me seeing other people's messages. Tyler, good to see you. How we doing? Welcome in, my man, on TikTok. That's what I'm going for, is cabin crew. Going to be based at Luton. Oh, nice. Love that. Yeah, my missus was based at Luton as well. We've still got a few of her friends that we speak to, or that she speaks to, that are from Luton based. So, yeah, that'd be really cool. I'm excited. But please make sure you keep popping back and let me know exactly how it goes, because I'll be really intrigued. And, of course, with my wife previously doing it and stuff like that, how it's changed and stuff like that. But, yeah, you'll meet some really cool people. She enjoyed it while she was there, like I say, but the experiences that we've been told since, with the people that are there even longer, I'm sure it's perfect for new starters, but the people that have been longer have seen the changes that has come on, whereas you guys are just going into the new job anyway. Mr. Inferno, thank you so much, Matthew, coming in with the resub of 50,000 points for a resub. That's a lot of watching me, so thank you so much. Welcome in, welcome in. Of course, I definitely will we'll pop you a dim. Yeah, perfect. Look forward to catching up. It's been a long time, so yeah, it'd be good to catch up. Mr. Horse called, I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, like I said, it was my son's 2nd birthday party today, so he really enjoyed it. JR, are you going to be doing this on the new GTA? Yeah, of course. When GTA 6 comes out, we'll be definitely looking to do something. 100%. We've just got to see what it's like. Right, guys, let's get into the city, because I know Robbie's waiting for us. So let's see what we can get up to, shall we? There we go. Let's get ourselves all up and running. We've got everything that you can see. Cool. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. There we are. Sorry, the fax machine was stuck.
I can tell, and that's a printer.
Well, it's also a fax machine, actually, if you get up to the times.
To the 90s?
No. You can... the printers do fax on them as well. Yep. I'd get on Google and start working that one out, because you've just made yourself look a bit of a tit. Sorry?
Well, how to send a fax?
Well, I mean, new printers do fax as well, just in case you were unaware of it.
They might have done in 1994.
Okay, no worries. Seems how long ago you've been used one.
Well, I'm very old.
Cool. Should we do some interviews tonight?
Let's do it.
Let me go get myself into some appropriate outfit for interviews, and
take my hat off.
We'll get it going.
We can try and get you a haircut today as well.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, looking a bit scruffy. Cool. So, like I say, guys, we're looking for some leaders of response. So, if you are new, wanting to join the police, this is really cool for yourselves to see, because ultimately, these could be your new leaders and something for you guys to go towards, or work towards, I should say. Right, change outfit. We want to go to Chief Smart, and we want to get rid of that hat to stop it looking like it's going over my head. Right, cool. Right, let's go do it. Let's do it. You're struggling with your character background. If you've been roleplay before, just make something up, like what your character's done, or even anything really. Just all we look for when it comes to background stuff is, can the guy tell a good story, and is he confident with his character?
Sorry, we had a little wasp at the door.
No worries. And are you good at
bring up the
roleplay? That's basically it. Like, are you good at
like marshmallows?
What do you want?
Right, let's. What do I see myself out, prick?
You look like a Persian taxi driver.
You look like a bingo dabber.
You look like a...
Interesting.
Oh, fuck you. I hate it when they leave before you can...
Yeah, before you think about something. Oh, this chair, man. I'll let you sit down because you're going to be typing.
Okay. Typing, and you're going to be spending the next 3 days working out what I've said.
Yep, you turned around and said you want to be my PA, so you can be my PA. Right.
Arse liquor, you know that means, right?
It wouldn't be the first time you've done it, and I'm sure it won't be your last.
Can you not have sweet corn the night before next time, please? Because that was...
Right, let's move on to Bandy, shall we? Let's get Bandy in first.
You can't say that and then let's move on to Bandy, because that's like two bloody negatives.
Golf Charlie 1, State 1. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Howdy.
Romeo Charlie 115. Could I request you back to the station at your earliest convenience, please?
Yeah, received en route. Evening, Mr. Roberts.
Good evening, good evening. I am conducting some interviews tonight for response leads, so anyone that has made themselves aware in the emails, great stuff, you'll be getting some interviews tonight. If you need me, I'm in the office. Alright, there's off radio again. Lovely. Hey Ruby, how we doing? Scotty Gaming, good evening. Thank you for the raid. Absolutely no problem. Hope you had a good stream and hope you've had a good weekend so far. Do you think I can join PD if I'm 14? Stream Molly, personally no. I don't think so. You'll probably fall below the required age that you need to be in the server. So I don't think you'll get into the server in the first place, truthfully. So yeah, you'd need to be a little bit older, unfortunately. From personal opinion. Oscar, good evening. How are we doing? Dino's here. How are we doing? Is Hacker GC2? Absolutely is. Yes, indeed. And he's just done some arm training tonight. So exciting stuff from over there. Caesar, how are we doing? Don't be afraid of death and you will be stronger. Everyone not closed out everything. Add. Long live the chaos. How are we doing?
Oh,
What, sorry?
no.
Oh my lord, what was that?
Yeah, that is when people don't want to take the stairs.
Yep, looks that
Very
way.
annoying.
Oh, sorry. I just replied to JJ. He said free for a chat. That was yesterday, and I thought he meant it. I thought it was today. I've just seen one day ago. My bad. Good evening. How we doing?
Good evening. What
Hello.
about yourself?
Yeah,
evening.
good. Thank you. Just bear with us a second while we get everything set up, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
ready.
CS, thank you also for the follow. I appreciate you coming in with the follow on Kick. How we doing? Right. So, chat.
How are we, Bandy?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Yourself, boss?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad.
Perfect. Mr. Bandy, I believe you have applied for the response lead. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Fantastic. Cool. So we're going to be staging some questions for yourself tonight, okay? Firstly, they're going to be questions relating to yourself and your aspirations and stuff like that. And then we'll move on to a couple of scenario-based questions, okay? Just to give us a little bit more of an insight on what we feel that you may handle the situations and if you could be the right fit. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, it sounds perfect.
Anytime you have any questions or concerns with the question, no problem. Just feel free to give us a ask, and we'll try and reword it as best as we can.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Fantastic. Cool. So, have you wrote down the first part to it, just so we know who it is?
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. So, firstly, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm a 33-year-old married man. In my spare time, I like to go fishing, hiking, various other activities. Keen golfer. But I'm pretty much married to the job, so I don't get much time to do my hobbies. So it's more a rare occurrence.
Okay. No problem. How many hours a week can you put into the role?
Probably looking about 40 hours a week.
40 hours a week?
Yeah.
8 hours for 5 days, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I've given up my second job, so.
Grow up, man. Right,
Yeah,
Ricky,
plenty-
you're sitting on TikTok
plenty
looking
spare
for your
time.
entertainment for the evening, and you're calling me sad. I'm sitting here making money, playing a game. Carry on. I am on Twitch. I'm on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and
Obviously,
TikTok.
them
Yes,
hours
Deggy
are
UK across the
obviously
board.
there because, I do a lot of
How you doing,
daytime,
Reese? Good to see you, my man. Yeah, Ricky's just talking to himself, bless him. My mods, to be honest, my mods are okay. That people can say that type of stuff as long as you're not offensive or whatever. I encourage people to talk shit because at the end of the day, you know, it boosts my videos. Keep tapping the screen at the end of the day. Reese is coming to help me. Thank you. Okay, cool. So, why would you be a good fit for the role? And essentially, why do you want the role?
I think there's a couple of reasons why I feel that you should choose me. Obviously, I've got vast experience in the response division from various forces.
I've got 2 kids, thank you. They're in bed. It's
So
quarter
I've
past
got
9.
that
I'm not sure
to
anyone
back
else's
myself up, and
kids that
also,
are awake at
I
quarter past
believe
9.
I've got the ability to really engage people and take them on the journey with me to help, you know, like, develop a unit as a whole. So, you know, I'm a real people person, and people can, you know, I feel like you've got to make people feel valued, and if you make them feel valued and give them a purpose, they'll deliver the results for you. And yeah, it really, you've got to bring people with you. It's not a case of, you know, you dictating orders to this person, that person. It's a case of you explaining the situation, and then empowering them to make the decisions that ultimately benefit the force.
Okay. So, how do you plan on making Response a standalone division and a stable one, and not a stepping stone to other divisions?
Well, I think to make Response standalone, I think you've got to have a plan of action for, i.e., training and such. It's got to be regular. We engaging people, keeping them interested. Now, I've got a slight different view of the stepping stone, and our view of Response as, whereas, yeah, you want to keep people in Response, but you also want to give them a little taster of what they can get elsewhere. So, for instance, when you're in Response, you'll be getting trained on scene control, which then CID might notice somebody doing a really good job of that and be able to, you know, inquire about them there. So I think it's, if you keep people engaged, that keeps them in Response, keep them learning new things every time, and, you know, really going the extra mile for them, sitting down, having catch-ups with them, you know, what can we improve, what can
Yo,
we
Tyler's coming in
more.
with Heart Me, and then Ginger's coming in with water balls. Let's go, Ginge. Thank you so
if you
much.
make people happy, then they'll not want to leave. I mean, I had that problem previously in another force when I was in that position, where we had to almost ship the response units elsewhere.
Okay, sounds good. How would you maintain? So obviously it's a little bit of a similar question, but how would you maintain the activity levels and within Response, and how would you monitor it?
Well, I'd probably
Tyler's coming in with
bring some,
19 bracelets.
hours
Let's
tracker,
go. Thank you.
Where we can be getting people to log the shifts, but also I'd personally like to be on and, you know, going out interacting with people that are here, making sure you take note of who's on shift, and that way they feel valued because you're engaging with them, but also you're keeping an eye on who's really putting the work in. But I definitely think the hours thing's probably one of the best ways of doing that.
Okay. So if you took charge today, where would you see the division in 2 months' time?
Oh, running like clockwork. I'd you know, you obviously got to get structure under you correct. Obviously, you get your sergeants and your inspectors and stuff.
He's gone, guys. Don't worry. He's gone now. He was just trying to get entertainment for his evening. Bless him.
Then you can move on with really spotting the talent in the unit. And
All he's done is boosted my videos up a little bit, commented a few times.
So you know, if
keep tapping that screen as well, TikTok. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
Welcome in, everyone. I can see you coming in on.
Sorry.
Matty's coming in with a gifted sub. Let's go, Matty. thank you so much for the gifted sub on Twitch. How we doing, my man? Good to see ya. How are we doing? Is paying forward the sub that you got from Dovac. Absolute legend. Thank you so much, buddy. How are we doing? No worries, Dave. Have a good one. Appreciate you being here. Have a great evening. Take care, mate.
So, you know, once you get them structures in place with your sergeants and your inspectors, and you get the core values into them as how you want stuff doing, i.e., you know, professionalism, standards on scenes. Ideally, I want like if a call comes in on scene, say for instance,
Matthew's coming in with the gifted. Let's go.
Or some kind of robbery. You want to get it to the point where units are going, then they've got it drilled into their head what they need to do. So it's not a lot of communication on the radio. It's just everybody in position, everybody knows the job and delivers it.
Okay. Obviously, we know response is a division that students tend to side themselves with. How would you look to implement student police officers?
Well, I think it's very important that student police officers, as they arrive, I think that first week or two really makes or breaks for them. So if you've got to make them feel as welcome as possible. You know, if...
Yo, the perfect Selby's coming in with the donut and the roses. Let's go. Thank you.
In a ride along, it's not a case of, you know, they ask for a ride along and everybody just ignores them for 20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if as soon as they come on, they're the priorities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, take them out, mold them how you want them to work, lead by example.
Yep.
And that's obviously where you're gonna work hand in hand with the training team and
Mm-hmm.
make sure that you're both coordinating with each other.
Yeah, yep.
You know, and personally, even if I got successful in the job, you know, I'd still be going out with them
Mm-hmm.
because I think it's important that people see that you're willing to put the work in.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. What's your biggest weakness?
Sometimes I get too focused on something, so I might, you know, for instance.
What's going on? We're interviewing for response lead right now, so I'm looking for my commanders.
Looking to it too much instead of looking at the wider picture, if you get me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Robbie, I'm going to skip number 9 for now. Just thinking of time consume.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so tell me a time. This is going to go into scenarios now. We're quite happy with what you've done there, okay? We're going to go into a couple of scenario questions and go from there, okay? So tell me a time when a higher-up told you to do something that you felt was wrong. What was you feeling, and what did you do, and how was the outcome?
So I've had a time in a previous force where a higher-ups told me
3 days in a row, perfect. I know. Incredible.
Let his friend go. After we caught him.
Hacker is GC2, and Robbie is currently GC3.
So obviously, I was concerned with this. Obviously, I read the guy's details and his information. I didn't argue with him at the scene. I waited till afterwards, and then I went to see his superior and just to inform him of the situation, and obviously provided me body cam footage to back it up.
Okay, so you carried out the arrest of the officer.
No, I didn't carry on the request. I got his details. I took him down like I did.
Tyler's coming in with the sub. Let's go, Tyler, on TikTok. Thank you so much, buddy.
The guy above him, if you get me.
Tyler, you legend. Thank you.
And then obviously these took it from there.
Yep. Okay.
Because obviously, regardless of rank, if you're breaking the law, you're breaking.
No,
the
of
law.
course. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, cool. So this one is going to be on Robbie. So Robbie, if you want to stand up. And just jump around there.
Oh, dear.
Okay, cool. Stand up. It's going to be a little bit of a nice icebreaker for you. So, okay. Are you familiar with Go Wisely?
Yep.
Perfect. Tell me a time when you'd use it.
So if you were going to be searching somebody,
Mm-hmm.
you'd be using it.
Searching them for what? And why would you be searching them?
Why would you be searching them if you'd caught them dealing out in the, or you caught them but maybe passing packages to member of the public?
Okay. Can you perform and go wisely on Robbie, please?
Okay.
Here we go, chat.
Right, sir. Good evening.
Yo.
So the grounds for the search, as I've just witnessed you passing.
Grounds for what search, bruv? You ain't said anything.
Oh, good point.
This is good. He didn't expect this at all,
No,
chat.
yo, why are you getting in my face?
I'm going to be detaining you, sir, for a search.
Robbie.
Yo, what?
Detaining you for a search, sir.
Oh, why?
He's panicking. I know he is. I know he is. This is good, though. This is good because this is what we want. And anyone else is watching that's about to do the interview, please don't ruin it for yourself. There is plenty of other scenarios, so they're not going to get
Yo,
the same.
bruv, while you Google that, I'm just going to stand over here.
Right, stop.
Yo, what are you doing? Why are you just sticking me in cuffs?
I'm not sticking you in search stuff.
This is the
sir.
thing,
I'm
though.
just
He's
doing it for my own
got. If he wants to be a
safety. I'm gonna
commander
explain
of
to
the
you why I'm searching you.
division,
Why, what
So,
have I-
it needs to be
why-
like
So
that.
the object of my search is to make sure that you've not got any drugs on you, sir.
Of course, everyone does.
I'm gonna
Yeah, we're not
show
looking
you
to
my-
catch people out.
My warrant card.
We're just
so I can,
looking-
identify myself. I'm Brian Bandy from P9 Police Force.
There we go. Now he's picking it up again.
Station Sinner Street. You're entitled to a search record if you request it. I believe it's up to 7 days after. You hear me?
Yeah, I
Hello?
can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to be searching now, sir. Yeah. Anyone that's going to poke, prick, or stab me.
Okay.
Ah,
Nope.
I need a drink after this. I don't have a drink. I'll get Robbie to get me one.
Can I ask you why you've got a firearm, sir?
You can.
Why have you got a firearm on me, sir?
Because you'll see it's right next to my police badge. Yeah, that's right. Take me out of cuffs.
Okay, happy with that?
Yep.
Okay, no worries. Take a seat. You'll be pleased to know there's only one more question. Robbie, have you got a drink on you?
Yeah, I've got some drinks if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great. You passed the interview, you got a job, well done.
How much do you need?
Just
I'll
couple.
give-
Just couple, that'd be fine.
Do you need any
Thanks.
food?
Not right now, but I need to get some at some point. Thank you. Lovely. Appreciate that.
No worries.
Cool. So you ready to type for the last one, Robbie?
You might be having issues.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Perfect. Cool. So the very last one is now put yourself in the position of the commander. You got the job. Well done. You've been told by one of your officers that a response member has taken a bribe to release a suspect. What would you do?
No, I'd thoroughly investigate the situation. So obviously, I'd get the full statement from the officer that's made the accusation, to see if he's got any body cam footage, just so we can look through the footage to see what we've got. I'd pass it first. I'd have a chat to CID to see if they wanted to look into it further. I wouldn't want to go in and break the door down in case it was part of their ongoing investigation. If they give us the go-ahead to get him, we'd go ask him to come back to the station, and we'd put him through an interview. It would be obviously after the interview, it'd probably be suspended while the investigation were complete, so he won't be able to do any police duties while we're looking into him.
Okay. Have you got any further questions?
Obviously, is that for me? Yeah.
Yep, yeah.
So will you be letting us know? Obviously, if we're unsuccessful, what we can work on.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. These are all being documented down
Yep.
by my glamorous assistant. And once we're finished, then we'll go over everything and we'll see where you stand.
Okay. Appreciate
Fantastic. I appreciate the time. And see you out in the force.
that. Yeah, appreciate it.
See you later, mate.
See you later. And can I just say that was the most off-putting, posh gangster voice I've ever heard in my life.
You are welcome. I don't do gangster very well.
Biggest Tory gangster I've ever seen. Have a nice day.
Take care. Cool. Okay. I think we need to cut a couple of these questions out. Only because of the fact that the time consuming. I think, what did that take us? Maybe 15 minutes? Give or take?
Yeah, roughly 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, just as long as you're happy with that. I'm just thinking maybe there's a couple in there that was similar. I mean, maintain activity numbers. I could maybe bring that into number 4.
I mean, you can ask it all in one thing. I don't mind, because I combined a couple with the interview I did earlier.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm scoring them on my personal opinion.
Okay. I must admit, I don't know why it's not. Don't know why it's not updated for me.
Have you put it on the Brian Bandy tab?
Oh no, that'd be white. Ah, there we are. Yeah. You done it.
Yeah. So you see, I've just made a new copy of that, which I'm going to rename whoever the next candidate is.
Yep.
And I've put a rough notes and stuff like that. Obviously, it's on. I've put my body cam on as well, and I'm sure you've got.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't put my body cam on actually.
It's good to see your score levels on the Go Wisely.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Right. Okay. So we'll convene at the end with exactly our thoughts on that. Would you like to take the next one?
I can do if you're happy to type.
Yep.
So, you see where it says copy a template.
Yep.
On our computer thing here.
Yeah. I
if you
see that.
click that, you can rename it to the name of whoever comes next.
So that copy of template's already done, yeah?
Yeah. So you just literally right click it, then you can rename it to whoever, and obviously at the top it's filled in, but you can get rid of that at the top. You can just delete it out. And if you're typing a long answer, it may look like it's going over the other boxes you see on there, on that one there, but it's not. Once you click on it, it will come off.
Okay, sounds good. Do you want to get the next person in then, and we'll?
Yeah, is this the next?
I
person?
don't know. So we got 5, I think. You know the ones. Right, chat. It's our turn to type now, so we're gonna do some typing with you guys. Let me just make sure so you guys can see this, okay? So let me change this. I don't know who our next person is, but we've done some questionnaires.
Right.
And this is what we're doing. We're marking them.
Not too bad.
Good. Right, we're just going to start off very simply. Name?
Steve Corsair.
Steve Corsair. Fantastic. How are you, though, Steve? You're quite new, aren't you, here? Relatively
to
new.
police force, yeah, but not to PD.
No, fine.
18th today, cool.
So I'll just wait.
So we got these questions. I'm ready when you are. Yep.
Fantastic. Do you want to just hang on one second? I'm just going to rename the actual tab.
Why don't you just leave two for simple questions? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Okay, Steve. So we're going to just go over a few questions.
What are them ornaments? They are sneak, buddies. They're all sneak.
So I've been in PD before, in a different city. I managed to get up to, I believe it was 2nd in response.
Yep.
And I've also been sergeant in ARU and RPU at the time.
Okay. Tell us a bit about you. Tell us about yourself.
I'm quite calm, quite relaxed. I like to obviously think things through, make sure that I get the correct decision. Sometimes that can be a fault, maybe overthink things, but I'd rather get the decision that I make correctly. I get on well with people. and I feel like I'm quite approachable as well.
Okay, fantastic. What sort of hours can you put in each week, mate?
I mean, I can be in nearly all day, every day, if needs be.
Okay, fine.
I don't really know what to score you after that.
And why do you think you would be a good fit for this role?
Well, I feel like obviously from the PD position that I had in a previous city, I've got quite a bit of experience in a higher up role. So I feel like if I was given the position, that I would be able to use my experience and my level-headedness to make sure that response is made into, as I call it, the lifeblood of PD.
Fantastic. And how would you plan on making response a standalone unit and not just sort of a stepping stone to other units?
So I'd make sure that everybody is, made welcome from day one. Obviously, when they become a student police officer, I'd make sure that they're welcomed. Make sure that people, take them on ride-alongs. Get them in the correct way of doing things for PD, because I've got quite high standards as well when it comes to what I would want other officers to do as well. And I'd make sure that every person that comes into response is trained on everything that they can be, so that they feel like, I'm welcome, I'm part of a unit that's doing really well, and they've got purpose, and it's not just like, oh, I'm in response, I do my 2 weeks and then I bugger off to ARU or CRD or something like that.
Fantastic. And if you took charge, to say you got the job, what is your vision of how response would look in 2 months?
I'd make sure that response is thriving, that we've got plenty of people in the unit. I'd make sure that everybody is, as I said, trained in everything that we can do. And I'd make sure that people were just, coming in, doing their job, interacting with the public, and, living up to the high standards that I would set them.
Okay. And you mentioned training and stuff there, and student police officers. What would be your goal?
How are we doing? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Apologies while I'm just listening and so I get this
more
right.
Student officers. How do you see that?
I mean, I'd make sure that any student officer that comes in does get involved with the training that we do for response, even though it wouldn't be like ticked off or anything like that, so that they can then see that, oh, PD is, a good job to be in. And then they'll go to their friends and say, look, I've got a really good job here. It's, run really well. If you're looking for a job, why don't you give PD a try?
Fantastic. Okay. And what's your biggest weakness?
I feel like Robbie's...
Maybe I'm a bit of a perfectionist. But like,
Robbie scored these really
it's
low.
One of those that it can be a weakness, but it can be a strength at the same time. Because then that way, I feel like if everything's running, perfectly smoothly, then there's less like disciplinaries and having to deal with complaints and things like that. And then I can get on with, making sure that the units are trained.
I don't play Red Dead, I haven't done for a long time.
Everything that they should be doing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Ruby, I know.
Okay. So, a couple of scenario questions here for you, Steve. All right, mate?
Yep.
Tell me a time when a higher-up told you to do something that you felt was wrong. How did you feel?
I didn't hear that last one, chat. Hopefully you guys did. What was his weakness, if everyone remembers? Kate, how are we doing? Good to see you.
I was coming back from a scene. I had a suspect in the back of the car. I then got radioed through from one of the higher ups and told me to release the suspect as he might have been part of something bigger. And all that. At the time, I was like, I've made the arrest. I'm taking him back to, to PD.
Yo, Chris Grimm, how we doing, my man?
If he is then obviously part of something bigger, we can then release him on bail and let CID.
What's this question going? Where is it going? Too much of a perfectionist. Legend, thank you.
Ignored the command from the higher up. I obviously made sure that he knew that I was taking him back to PD as I should. I then got him into the cells. We took his fingerprints, DNA, all that stuff. Then we put him in for questioning. It turned out he was part of a bigger organized gang. So I then went back to the higher ups and said, look, this guy is part of something bigger. Let's stick him over to CID, let them investigate it. And we ended up with a massive bust.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, I'm just going to get you to perform something on Tom here. Okay, so Tom, if you want to, same routine. So Steve, do you know your Go Wisely?
Yep.
I'd like to see you perform a Go Wisely on Tom there, please.
What am I searching for? Is it just any normal
whatever
thing?
you see fit. So Tom's there.
Okay.
You've had a radio in of someone acting, shall we say, weirdly, and you turn up and you see Tony Blair stood there, and you want to go and perform a Go Wisely on him.
Okay. Good evening, sir. How are we?
Hello, sir.
So, reason I'm here is we've had a couple of local citizens radio in
Tony Blair, he's such a
from
fucker,
the
isn't he?
999 saying that there was a bit of a suspicious activity.
Cameron, how we doing?
And I've obviously turned up. You're here. I've been watching for the last 30 seconds, and you have been acting slightly, dare I say, odd. So I was just wondering what was going on.
Don't know, mate. I'm just waiting for a friend.
Okay. The 999 calls that we've had have said that it has been dealing an illegal substance.
Oh yeah, he was. That was the guy over there. Did you see him? He was wearing a white top.
No. So the locals, when they put the call in,
Right.
said that somebody matching your description
My description.
was yes, sir. So I'm going to be detaining you for the purpose of a search. My name is PC Steve Corsair from the P9 police station. The reason I'm going to be searching you is to see if you do have any illegal substances on you, and it's going to be under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act. You are entitled to a copy of the search for the next, I believe it's 30 days if you do require. And obviously, like I said, it's just to rule you out from if you're carrying any illegal substances on you.
Right.
So I'm just going to be performing the search now.
Where's? Nothing, crew. We're doing some
I'm seeing
interviews.
a few bags
Yo,
of
welcome in, crew.
green
How we doing?
substances.
I'm already tipsy. Saturday
Is
night. Why
this
not? Get
personal
on the
use,
beers.
or have you got friends that use, or is
Yeah, it's
or what's
prescribed.
going on? Okay. So yeah, so like I said, there's not much there. It does look under the personal use category. So I will be letting you go from now.
Yeah, he is Chris,
Obviously,
but it's
if
kind of.
I do receive
He's,
any
you
more
know, he's put under pressure right
things
now, isn't he? He's got his boss.
from
He's doing
local
it to his boss.
citizens, and I do see you in the area again, I will be stopping you. I will be searching you again, and if necessary, I will be arresting you for suspicion of possession with intent to supply.
Okay.
You're good to go, sir.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Okay. Do you want to do the last one, or do you think two's enough? Tom?
You just it won't take long. Just asking the.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You've been told by one of your officers that a response member has taken a bribe to release a suspect. What would you do?
So first off, I'd question the officer that was with the response member that's supposedly taken bribe, just to make sure, you know, what's going on and everything like that. So I'd then take his statement down. I'd then get the response member that's supposedly taken the bribe. I would question him as well, make sure, you know, the stories match up. If it's turns out to be a big bribe, I would then obviously report said response unit to a higher up, maybe even professional standards or CID, depending on what the bribe is, whether it's money or drugs or something like that. And I would let them investigate and see what's going on.
Fantastic. Thank you, mate. Well, that concludes all of our interview questions. Like I say, this is the first day of interviews. We do have quite a few to get through. Okay. So we would aim to get back to you within the next few days. Until then, keep smashing it, mate. Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Yep, no worries. Thanks a lot.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Take care, Steve. Last two.
Okay. Right. Who else have we got on the list?
We have a 2 seconds. Mr. Sinfield, and we've also got a Bruce Gibson.
Okay, let me see if I can get hold of. Who would you like to go with?
Whoever you want. Whoever's next.
Well,
whoever's available, really.
So.
There we go, guys. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this type of stuff. It is interviews for lead of response. So the way that we're working it out is we get an idea of what they would do.
Hello.
We would then be looking to put people in positions within response and see how they perform to what we want. And then if they perform well, we can then move them up to head of response, stuff like that. So these are good interviews, you know. These are good interviews to do. I really like doing this type of stuff. It's different little bit of role play to what you guys are normally used to in terms of just policing. But this is all part of it, you know. You are on this journey with me and come in to enjoy the whole aspect of Project 9. I do not go into the city without having my eyes on. So essentially, you get to see everything on how Project 9 has run from start to finish. Anyone that watches back on YouTube will be able to see from a full vlog perspective, and all you guys that watch it live will obviously be able to. Yep, no problem. You guys will be able to see absolutely everything, so it's really intriguing to see how we can go and the progress that we make. So yeah, keep watching along and hopefully you enjoy. Nice escape from reality. Love watching your streams. Let's go, Holly. How we doing? Hope you're well. I hope he's not saying he's gonna search you again if he sees you. Got to keep them grounds rounded. Yeah, you're not a bad shout there, Dale. Not a bad shout. Depends, obviously, if he turns around. What I would have normally said, obviously, if you're still in the area and there's further reports coming in.
Do you want me to scribe on this one, or do
you want go on then. We'll take it in turns. Yeah. Then obviously, yeah, you want to. Feel like you might have. I've either. Oh my lord. I feel like I've either been a bit lenient or you've been very harsh on the first round. But we can adjust it as we go.
I think it's going to need a conversation, and we both put our points across and then go, this is why I thought this and this is why you thought that. So.
Yep, no worries. We'll do that after anyway.
Yeah.
I think we'll do that in a quieter environment. It's easier.
I think so, yes, 100%.
So he got 72. So we've got a pass rate of 78 and he's got 72. But then he's put Bandy on a 55. So maybe we're either scoring him quite low or what. I'm not sure. Unless we're just being too perfectionist. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go, Venomous, coming in with the raid of 1. How we doing? Good to see ya. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. How we doing? But yeah, essentially, I felt that was a fairly solid interview, and compared, like the actions of Mr. Corsair was good. Like the scenario base were pretty solid. The bottom one, I was a bit like, wanted more information on direction. Maybe I pushed that up to a 5 because of the fact that, he said he'd pass on to CID, but we wanted a little bit more information into what it'd do with it. Like, Bandy said he'd potentially put him on. See, he's put him as a 4. Yeah, we'll have a chub.
All right. Can I come in? I take it.
Yep, come in. Sorry, we didn't recognise you because you don't have your uniform
like
on and
what you do, you
come
suspend him, you go through the interviews, etc. But the Go Wisely smashed was brilliant.
Went home, got changed, and
coming on from a scene again.
Well, I brought my suit in with me. Sorry.
Whether there was more of a challenge there or anything like that, or it was maybe feeling like there was a reason why he stopped him when he could,
you should just sit down.
Like last night when we had LFB dealing drugs, we didn't want to go and arrest them there and then because they're under investigation already. We wanted to let them fall into a bit bigger hole. That could have been where the aspect of welcome in. How we doing?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
Yeah, good. Sorry about the desk. Just start by a few basics. We're going to do some interviews tonight, followed by some questions, followed by some scenario based, if that's okay. If you have any problems at all with any of our questionings, please don't hesitate to stop us and ask, and tell us to ask in a different way if you need it, or just take your time. We're not looking to catch you out anyway. We're just looking for your type of answers and see where we go. So you're here for potential response lead, is that correct?
Yes.
Fantastic, cool. We'll just start with a very basic. What is your name?
Bruce Gibson.
Bruce Gibson, fantastic. Do you need any food or water while you're here?
No, I'm okay, thanks.
Perfect, no worries, because I'm just going to have a little bit of a swig. Been talking quite a bit. Perfect, cool. So, firstly, tell us about yourself.
Yep, so obviously my name is Bruce Gibson, as we've covered. I'm 35-year-old, originally from Scotland. I have been in a variety of different forces.
How you doing, crew? Good to see you.
In a variety of different roles and units, primarily divisional based, sometimes operational based, looking over 2 divisions or looking over all 3 divisions as chief super.
Woodford James, how we doing? Good to see you in Kick. Hope you're well.
More recently, within this force, I was obviously the head of CID, where I was the head of the division, and we kind of had 2, 3, 4 officers under me, working together, trying to piece bits and bobs together, and performing raids on individuals once they were authorised.
Okay, sounds good. How many hours a week can you put into the role?
About 20, 25, 30, depending on kind of second job things, but I'm in most nights, to be fair.
Perfect. Why would you be a good fit for the role, and why do you want the role?
I think we'll start on the kind of why I would want the role point first, if that's okay. So obviously I was the head of CID, as I've said. I think that I'm quite approachable as a person, and I think hopefully the other kind of command members seen that, and hopefully Robbie seen that when I was head of CID, that basically when I was about the station or about scenes and I was talking to people within the
Yo, welcome in. Sined coming in with the heart, mate. How are we doing? Good to see you.
People that were unhappy but didn't want to go and speak to their own kind of divisional commander, and were happy speaking to me. So approachable, friendly, vast amount of experience within different roles, divisions, as we've covered off. And previously, when I was in CID, I kind of spoke to Bud before the kind of rank reset thing happened.
No worries.
I
Got you later.
kind of spoke to Bud about.
Hey, Princess. How we
when he was
doing?
here about kind of the route that Response was going on. I had a few concerns about kind of the training and kind of the way PCSOs were coming in and how quickly they were coming off probation and stuff like that. So I think for me, if I was to lead Response, would be we just need to. I just would want to tighten up on a few things, just ensure that everyone's singing off the same sheet, ensure that everyone's getting the correct training and everyone's getting.
This is interviews for command lead, guys. By the way, this is already police officers wanting to get a promotion.
That was happening previously.
Perfect. How do you plan on making Response a standalone division and a stable one, and not a stepping stone to other divisions?
It's always going to be, excuse me. It's always going to be a tricky one, that one.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Georgia.
In Response, the people that want to stay there, firstly, is make them want to stay by giving them additional qualifications, public order, carrier driving, and then hopefully we get the subdivisions in, marine, and a few other bits and bobs. Then that will make people who aren't fussed about going to a specialist division, that will make them want to stay within Response.
Perfect.
So additional training qualifications
And
that you could only do within Response, and then that might hopefully kind of steer people to want to stay in Response.
perfect. So, if you were to take charge, where would you see the division in 2 months' time?
Back to where it should be. Back on top. Obviously, Response is the core division, isn't it? So, as soon as someone kind of joins in or joins the force, this is where they do their training, and this is where the first division that they go to.
This is Project 9, guys.
back on
Project 9.
top,
Discord.gg/Project 9.
the way it should be done, making sure everyone's off the same hymn sheet, singing off the same hymn sheet, making sure that it's running like a Swiss clock.
Hey, Kerry Gangster, how you doing? This is
yeah, back to where it should be, which is on top.
Superintendent will be the head lead, yeah. Okay, no problem. And how would you look to implement student police officers within Response?
What do you mean that? What do you mean by that?
So, sorry, I should have explained the question a little bit better. So obviously, we have our police students. We're looking to bring on the police training team, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Naturally, police students fall under the Response sort of head, don't they? What would you do to implement police students within your division while they're on training?
Ensure they're getting taken out. Ensure they're getting taken out by different people. So everyone's got a different style of policing, haven't they? So everyone's got a different style of policing. So get them taken out by different people. Get a command team to take them out, which is a must for me. It's not just all about PCs or sergeants or whatever taking them out. The head of divisions, or head of Response should be taking them out, and the head of Response can then mould them into the way that you want them to police.
Head of Response, one of the divisions.
Done rather than maybe the way that they think it should be done, and that's not quite correct. Yeah, I hope that kind of answers the question. That was a tricky one.
Okay, no worries. I didn't want to catch you out, but it's good to find out, obviously, with our police students, because sometimes they can be, just forgotten about, so to speak.
Was that what you were meaning there?
Yeah, kind of. Well, essentially, you're the division leader at this point. What would you do to make sure students
aren't forgotten about, basically?
Yeah, essentially. What's your biggest weakness?
Overpassionate. Sometimes. Being overpassionate about something can obviously lead to maybe overpassionate about being something can maybe lead to something maybe turning a wee bit sour if it's not going the way you want it to go. So if I'm over passionate about something that's not going the correct way, then yeah, I could go down a wee bit, I would say.
Okay, no problem. So we're going to move into some scenario-based questions now. You'll be pleased to know that the normal questions have finished. Tell me a time when a higher-up told you to do something that you felt was wrong. What was you feeling? What did you do? And what was the outcome? I love these questions.
There's always going to be that one time that you're on scene and you've detained.
Ricky, how we doing?
Someone.
No more Discord RP.
Grounds.
Absolutely,
There's
let's
no
go.
grounds
Come
to
on.
bring them in, or you don't think
Come on
there's grounds
over.
to bring someone in for arrest, and the higher up will always kind of. He always kind of said, "No, bring them in for that arrest." So obviously, because he said that, I've brought him in and obviously listened to him. But yeah, obviously I knew in my head, for me, that there was no grounds there to bring him in for arrest. But because obviously higher ups told me to bring him in, then I've brought him in and had a chat with the higher up once even all the paperwork and stuff was done, and kind of explained my side of why I didn't think he should be brought in and arrested, and then the higher up kind of spoke and about his kind of side, and we came to a kind of conclusion.
What was that conclusion?
Well, I was first on scene. The higher up had arrived after I'd got on scene, so the kind of conclusion was that maybe the higher up, should have let the person who was first on scene do what he was doing, rather than kind of, I wouldn't say jumping the gun, but I kind of arriving on scene and making that rash decision.
Okay, no problem. Second question. I'm going to get Robbie stand up on. If you want to both be on your feet. Now, I'm going to go through a little scenario icebreaker type situation here, okay? So, can you tell me when a go wisely might be used?
When it'll be used?
Yes.
When you stop searching someone, so you'd use it under section 23, Misuse of Drugs Act. So if you physically see someone handing a package over of some sort, or section 1 search, so if you believe someone's got some sort of weapon concealed on them, you can stop search them, do your go wisely, and that gives you the grounds to then search them.
Okay, no problem. So there's a dispatch call that's come in. You've seen a marshmallow with some pink fluff on top that's handed a package. Go through what you'd do with him, please.
So, sorry, have I seen them hand over?
No. If you've had a dispatch call come in, that a marshmallow with some pink fluff on has been seen a little bit suspicious in the area, I'd like you to perform a full go wisely for me, please.
Okay. On Robbie?
Yes, on the pink marshmallow. Yes, please.
Hello, sir. How you doing? Just stand there for me.
Yeah, what?
I'm PC Bruce Gibson. Just stand there for me. We've had some calls. We've seen you handing over some suspicious packages.
There's nothing suspicious about it, mate. I'm an Amazon driver. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's
Delivering
fine.
These packages.
Okay, that's fine. As I said, we just need a quick chat. And at this time, you're going to be detained for a search. Just put your hands out for me. We're just going to stick some cuffs on you.
Oh my lord!
And then we can get you searched and get you back on your way.
Matthew's coming in with a heart bleed. Thank you so much. Welcome in,
Perfect.
Roadman Robbie.
Okay, cool. So I am PC Bruce Gibson, attached to Sanders Street Police Station. The grounds for the what? Sorry.
When?
Okay, cool. The grounds for the search are just stand still for me. Okay. So the grounds for the search are going to be to find anything that's going to finds anything on yourself that's going to relate to a potential drug dealing or some sort of package that you're going to have on you. MPC Bruce Gibson attached to Southern Street Police Station, Romeo Charlie 107. You're entitled to a copy of the search after the search, or 3 months prior. 3 months after the search,
I feel like he's got his hymn sheet in
any
front of
local
him,
police station,
which is good.
And as I said, this is a Section 23 search, and you're currently detained for that search. All right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yo, Vax is coming in with a brand new prize. Let's go. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Why is he cuffed? Because he's currently performing a Go Wisely search.
Weapons?
No.
Weapons? No.
No,
So nothing.
no.
Nothing. And have you got any packages on you at the moment?
Any of my Amazon packages.
Yeah, Amazon packages.
Yeah.
Okay. Just turn around for me. Going to give you a search.
And over, he's got the blue gloves.
Okay, perfect.
Depends on the office. Depends on the reason what he's doing.
for me.
If he feels there's a threat, then obviously he'll put him in cuffs. If he doesn't feel
Obviously, if
there's a
he's
threat,
got
then
a-
he don't need to put him in cuffs. There's
Obviously,
no.
if he's got a car or a vehicle or whatever, I would search that as well.
Okay. No problem. Thank you very much. Feel free to take a seat on the last question. You'll be pleased to know there's only one more question. Not a threat at all. Right, cool. So you've got the job. You've been told one of your officers, by another officer, that one of your response members has taken a bribe to release a suspect. What would you do?
Have a look at the MDT firstly. Read up on the job. Get a statement from the officer that's reported it. Get a statement from the officer involved, and see if there's any body cam footage.
No, Ruby,
to
we're not
go
going to be
with
doing interviews all
Have a
stream.
look
Don't
at
worry.
it. Speak to professional standards and kind of take it from there.
Okay. What would the officer be doing?
While the investigation's going on.
Yeah, what would you do with the officer?
It depends on the severity of the charge. So, depending on severity of it, the officer would be suspended or would be on station duties. So someone can obviously, he's going to be about the station if he's on station duties, so someone could keep an eye on him. So those are kind of the two main routes I would go down: suspension or station duties, depending on kind of other factors.
Okay, no problem. You'll be pleased to know that is the end of your interview. Thank you so much for attending and applying for the job. We will let you know once all applications have been processed on how you have done, and you're more than welcome to ask for any feedback to if you were successful or unsuccessful. But if you allow 24 to 48 hours, just in case anyone else comes through the door that we need to process, and then we'll let you know.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care. Cool chat. That was good. I mean, the Go Wisely was very good. The Corsair was very good with the Go Wisely as well.
Annoying.
What's up?
Pretty good ones. 2.
Yeah.
3. Sorry, we've done 3.
3, yep.
So,
Last one then.
Yep, last one. I'll ring him now.
Oh. So yeah, that was good. That was good. Robbie
And who have
scored
we
him
got left
83.
tomorrow, is that?
83, which is a high mark in comparison to what he scored for Dandy, but
Sorry,
I think he
we've done
might
4 if you
reconsider
include the
some
one
of
I did
these
earlier.
because of the fact that when I spoke to him about it.
Hello, mate. Can you come up for your interview?
So yeah, we'll see what Mr. Sinfield has got now.
Hello, can you come up for
Welcome
your
in,
interview?
Kazler's coming in with the 9 month. Let's go. A hype train is close, guys. A hype train is close.
Yeah. How many have we got after
Are we
this
going to hit
one?
that hype train?
Are there many more, or?
What have we got going? No, we've literally got this one, and that's it for now.
Okay, bro. So, no, I mean tomorrow. Have we got any more? Or...
Not at the moment. No, if you done Gravy earlier, then that's it, I believe.
Oh, bro. Well, we can have a. Yeah, come in.
How are we?
Hello, mate. All right. Do you want to just take a seat? Do you want me to ask the questions on this one, mate?
Yeah, if you'd like to, yep.
Might as well swap around.
I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to try and grab it here. Hold on.
Okay.
Just going to write notes on here by the look of it.
Fair enough. Didn't think I was that ugly, but I'll take it.
Let me do this for you. What I'll do, I'm going to take notes on my notepad and I'll transfer it to the computer. Fortunately, Robbie didn't like the computer earlier, so he gave it a little bit of kick off the desk. So
Negative. That was Gibson, as you can imagine.
Oh yeah, no, that makes more sense.
Yeah. Okay, mate. So basically, we're going to go through some standard questions, and then we're going to do some scenarios. Okay.
actually, chat, we'll do it on our tablet
Fantastic.
here. So we got...
Okay. So first of all, your name.
Jake Sinfield.
Okay. And how old are you, mate?
I am 28 years old.
Fantastic. And just tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I began my career over in Manchester. Recently left the NHS there. Joined the PD there. Rose to the rank of Inspector in Response, working under both yourselves and Brian Bandy as the chief. From there, I then transferred into CID, obviously gaining and improving the skills that I had. I then brought that
in
into
OG he is.
this station, this force, where I was second in command of CID for a couple of months under two different heads. I then took the lead of that unit myself, all within the space of about 6 months, offering regular training, advice, working with lots of different officers and departments in that time as well.
Okay, fantastic. And what's your availability like?
Turn that on airplane mode.
Yeah, no problem. And what's your availability like?
I would probably say, what, for the role?
Yes. Yeah, how many hours do you think you can put in sort of a week?
30
Oh, fuck, that was Robbie.
I'd
30 plus a
most
week,
likely
yeah.
say, yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. And why would you be a good fit for this role? And also, why do you want the role?
I feel like I'd be a good fit for the role because throughout the police force and the time that I spent in the city, I feel like I've got a good engagement with the other officers and a lot of members of the public, which also includes some members of gangs as well. I feel that with that, I'd be able to help build response, giving them the correct training and the correct knowledge they need to go out there to perform their duties appropriately.
Okay.
Okay. How do you plan on making response a standalone unit and not
I'm
just
trying
a
to be as
stepping
fair
stone
as I can
to
with
the other
both
units?
what I did to them as well.
So with any unit, I believe the core of it is having a strong leadership and management. If you've got that, then I believe that can filter down through the ranks, through the officers that you've got working for you. Giving them a sense of accomplishment after jobs, where they've performed, where they've used their initiative, is also a good way to boost morale, keep officers happy within the unit as well. Obviously, you're not going to be able to keep everyone happy. People want to come in, people want to go, drive the fast cars, get the guns. You will have those people, but I believe giving them a sense of accomplishment, doing something good, doing something right, it's going to help boost that. It's going to potentially change their mind, keep them in it for longer. Obviously, response should be the biggest unit within the force anyway. So obviously that's where the subdivisions come into it. Offering a wide range of these, like your NPAS, your Marine, and whatnot, it gives them more incentive to stay within the unit because they're specialized using this high-tech equipment that we can utilize. Similar to Fatal, I know he's always up in NPAS at the minute, but I also think, opening that subdivision of NPAS and letting officers be trained to operate or fly gives them more incentive to stay within the unit.
Okay, fantastic. I think he's more or less covered the next question as well in that one. Tom, would you be happy with that?
Yep, happy with that.
Yep. If you took charge, you've got the job. We're sitting here in 2 months' time. How do you envision the unit looking in 2 months?
Strong command team, like I've said before. Every unit needs that strong command team, so people to run that unit to a high standard. A fixed and I'm going to say proper training program for the unit, whether you're a student or whether you're a obviously old PC, sergeant, whatever it is. Everyone's working from the same book. Everyone's working to the same standards. And I believe that starts within response. As well as that, bringing in new subdivisions. I know we've got Marine we can utilize. I'm not sure if anyone's actually trained within it. So obviously making sure that's set up. Also, rural crime. So obviously utilizing the quads we've got, the off-roaders, making sure people are specialized. If we need it, we've got them available at a quick demand.
Fantastic. How would you look to implement and
football's going well, thank you, Rock.
take on and
it's going well.
encourage
Luton,
student police officers?
I did catch on someone said, what do you make of Everton's situation? I mean, I'm now going to be interested to see what Man City and all that lot are going to do. If they've been done for 19 million and they get 10 points, what are Man City and all that going to get done by?
Gain some.
But if you've been caught, you've been caught. Luton got 40 point deduction, so I know exactly what the feeling's like. I just feel sorry for the fans, because the fans are the ones that get punished from it.
So whether you're a student or not, you will work in at the same high standard that is set by, obviously, the command team of PD. Regular feedback is something that I'd be looking to bring in from the PCs or plus that take them out, as well as the students themselves, because obviously the students are the one that are learning, so they can offer the most and probably better feedback as to how to improve their experience within RPD.
Okay. So what would you say is your biggest weakness?
Quite easily, time management.
Okay.
Only on the basis of I like things being done to a high standard, and sometimes I do spend too long working on that, as well as taking more stuff on, as well as what I'm working on. So I'm just adding more to my list of things I need to do. Even though it's done to a high standard, I think working on it too long is probably the weakness I'd go with.
Okay. So we're going to do some scenario-based questions
We'll give him a fairly high score on that, because that's, I've done that myself, in fairness. We'll give him, give him a respectable score on that one.
Time when a higher-up has told you to do something that you felt was wrong. What was your feeling about that? What did you do? And what was the final outcome?
So this was because I've added a few months ago when I was head of CID. We had an incident over at Red Garage with the Montclairs.
Oh shit, how do I?
There was an individual which we recovered from inside one of the vehicles. One of the officers had arrested him. I was there for transport. Wasn't too sure because he was talking to me in the vehicle, and the information he was giving me that he was actually involved. So I brought him down to cells. He's given me 3 or 4 different numbers of individuals that he was with that can confirm actually he was taken. He wasn't part of this Montclair situation. He was just kind of whipped
Tricky
away.
Billy, how we doing? Good seeing you, YouTube.
In front of his friends. I told the higher up that I was with at the time one of the Silver Command. They kind of just disregarded it, which obviously, if there's evidence to prove that they weren't involved or involved in that situation, it's obviously not right. So obviously I've made the phone calls with the numbers he's provided. They can all provide an alibi due to it being literally minutes before. At the time that we took him, he didn't have any communication on him. So he had no phone, no radio, no way to get this message across to them.
Where's this going? I don't feel this is going very strong.
So again, I believe that this evidence was substantial.
He's not really told us that.
I then took it to a member of Gold Command because I felt like sending him down for charges that he hadn't committed was wrong. He was then later released with obviously a massive apology from myself as transport and the arresting officer.
Fantastic. Okay. So now I'm going to get you to perform an act on Tom.
Oh.
No.
Right.
You know you'll go wisely.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've had a call come in and somebody has put out on the dispatch that after a football match,
yeah, the thing is though,
Luton any team, so Luton have lost, and you see quite a Tory-looking Luton fan wandering around.
If they
the
actually do
streets
something to Man
amongst
City,
the
they're
crowd,
going to lose so much money. Like, do you really
potentially
think
handing
they'll
out
try and fine and
anything.
get rid of Man
Well, they
City
don't
out
know
of the
what,
league?
but he's acting suspiciously. You approach,
All they care about is
and I want you
money,
to just go from there.
and you'll learn that very quickly.
Yeah, no worries. Hello, sir. How are we today?
Wagwan.
I've had a couple of reports from some individuals in the crowd that you've been handing some stuff out, and it doesn't look like it should be handed out, if you catch my drift. I am, at this time, going to be searching you because I do believe that the way that you're coming across, the way you're standing, and the information that I've received from several individuals, you may have something on you. At this time, I do believe that you're handing out small packages or bags of, I'm going to say, substances to members of the public. My name is Jake Sinfield of the P9 Police Station, Romeo Charlie 103. You can have a copy of the search within 30 days if you just pop down to the station. You are going to be searched under Section 1 of PACE. Just for my safety, your safety, and obviously everyone that's currently walking past around us, I am just going to pop you into cuffs, okay?
Oh, nah, brother. I've not really done anything, to warrant that.
No, that's fine. Obviously, I understand the upset. But if you've not done anything wrong, you've got nothing to worry
Feel like
about.
a criminal. You get me?
No, not at all. If you don't mind just turning around for me. Thank you very much.
Section 1,
like
yeah?
I said, it is just going to be under Section 1 of
Yeah, if you've seen
okay?
some packages or you've seen
going to
something...
stick, stab, or poke me?
No.
Okay, lovely.
Then it would be in Section 1. He doesn't know whether it's drugs. It could be
I can
a package
see here
of
you've not
sweets.
got anything on you.
It could be anything, so that's why it's Section 1.
Take the cuffs off. I do apologise for this. Obviously, it is, quite a hard day for you. You have just lost. I understand that stuff may be happening. The hooligans that are currently out here might be a bit angry, whatnot. Speaking of hooligans, one has just walked through the door.
Just an interview, mate.
Like I've said, you are
Stay.
allowed a copy of the search within 30 days. Just pop down, okay?
Okay.
No worries. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thanks.
You would have thought it'd be less upsetting as it happens every weekend.
Oh, sorry, I can't get through. Oh, shit, sorry.
It's all right.
There we go, that's better.
Shadow boxing, understood. Okay, I'll just let Tom fill in that section, and then we'll go on to the last one.
Um.
Okay, so you've been told by one of your officers that a response member has taken a bribe to release a suspect. What would you do?
So first of all, bring the reporting officer into a meeting to speak about what they've seen. Obviously, get a written statement up. I would then ask for any body cam evidence, anything that can support this claim. I'd be looking over the incident report for the suspect that had been arrested, the officers involved, what grounds we had on that individual as well. At that point, I'd then take it to professional standards or CID. If professional standards aren't available, CID. At that point, I'd then work with those officers to help the case with the alleged officer that took the bribe. If there was enough supporting
I'm not
evidence,
so rock,
obviously
no.
issue a Reg 17 for misconduct on him, obviously suspending him from the force until the investigation is complete. Obviously, if there's not enough evidence to uphold that, obviously he can come back into the force.
Okay, fantastic. Well,
I think that
all
was
the
very good. To be
questions
fair.
for this
That was
interview,
very
mate.
good. That was very good because he went through everything.
We will
That's very
be
good.
reviewing all candidates, and we hope to let people know within the next couple of days of the outcome. If you are successful or if you're not successful, we will tell you obviously where you went wrong or where you could improve. Obviously,
Just need to work out whether we're going to add these.
So
ones.
thank you very much for your time and thank you for putting your name into the hat. And we will catch up with you shortly. Enjoy the rest of your shift.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. Oh, got some thinking to do later.
We have got some thinking to do. That is going to be a tricky one.
Cool. All right, no worries. Well, let's see what this guy wants, and then we'll get out there.
Well, this is Shane. Come on in, Shane, mate.
Oh, that was good interviews. There was some good interviews there, chat. Bringing in the regs and everything. Yeah, that was good. That was a really solid one at the end. Other officers sort of were turning around and saying, you know, they would do this and that, but he sort of detailed exactly. Like, none of the other officers actually turned around and said they would interview the person first. They sort of just jumped to the conclusion that, okay, we need to push him to CID or whatever. Okay, cool. Should we go out and get her changed? And get out there?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, none of the other officers sort of went, right, well, firstly, what I'm going to do is just bring them into the room and just have a chat to them. And
it wasn't too bad.
No, it was good. That was good. Have a chat to him and get some body cam and stuff like that. All the other officers sort of went, okay, well, we'll pass it on to CID, or some of the officers were like that. So
whoever we pick,
we haven't gone through PDFs just yet.
Such and such. We have a good team there.
Yeah, 100%.
However you look at it, however you spin it, and whoever is the lucky candidate.
I think certainly, you know, we've got some high positions that we can be put in there. Yeah. Although it's not going to be command to begin with, but we can sort of level head a few of them that have passed and a couple of them just below.
What I was thinking, yeah.
And then they'll turn around and say, right, you've now got a little while
to the next stage.
Yeah.
Basically.
You're through to the promotion stage.
Hang on, I don't want to punch you. I think I've still got my phone out. 1 second. There we go.
Cool. There it is. There's the door. Yes, that's good chat. There were some good interviews there.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think that's what shone through most, because I'll be honest with you, I expected 90% of them to be absolute dog shit.
To be honest,
it really surprised me.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed them. I thought they would. I thought there would be some good ones, to be fair. But they shone in different areas, you know.
Yeah.
Like that last one was very good on the scenarios, but not as positive on the actual like first part. But then the previous person was very good on the first part, but his wasn't as confident on the second.
And I think that's where you build a team, though, because
100%.
everyone's got. But the thing that frustrates me the most, right, is you see these people in interview,
Yeah.
and you see how professional they are, and
Yeah.
how they've got all these good ideas.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Can we
Hello.
help you?
Hello? Yeah, I put in a application about a week and a half ago. I was just wondering what's going on.
Yeah, at the moment, due to a new change in at the top of the police station, we're currently going through our internal applications that we've got and getting all our standards training in ready to do some intake. So you're probably looking within the week to hear something back if you're one of the first few applications that have applied, and we're just going to be working our way through them.
Okay, will I know either way?
Yes, 100%. You've applied through our application system online.
Yes.
So
I was gonna say,
we have the
will I get an
ability.
email?
Yeah, we have the ability to accept and decline, and let you know exactly why it's been declined if it has. So
Okay.
you'll get everything, and if it's accepted, you'll get applications and invites into our email system and and the rest of it, and you go from there.
Okay. All right. Oh, sorry.
All right.
Yeah,
So all I
perfect.
recommend,
Thank you.
sir, is just wait, sit tight. If you've applied and you've got a notification to say you have applied, then it's just a matter of waiting just while we get everything set up.
All right. Perfect.
All right.
Thank you very
No
much.
worries, sir. Have a good
Thank
one.
you.
Thank
Bye,
you, mate.
bye. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good evening.
Thank you,
You
mate.
too.
Yeah. So as I was saying, you see them.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, don't kiss his ass, Bobby. Jesus Christ. Come on. You're better than that. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're on board, sir.
Sorry,
Good.
just take my mic.
Hello, Mr. Roberts.
Are you free?
I can be.
Jump in the RS6.
Received. Got to shoot, gentlemen. Lovely to see you. Goodbye, Bobby.
Have a good one.
Yes, Mr. Booker.
Did that MDT and Shays flew out, so if it's not done, it's on him, not me.
No worries. I'll have a look at it, bro. Thank you.
RP7, we're on Project 9. If you do exclamation mark server or exclamation mark P9, and it will be all in there for you. Me, Joker, Cow, etc. on
Oh,
COD,
bro,
bro,
no
if
worries,
you
we'll get
fancy
looked
a
at,
few
not a
games when you go. Hey, Shane,
Cheers,
yeah,
Booker.
absolutely. We'll look to try
gentlemen.
and do that. Yeah,
Hello,
100%.
mate.
Fancy seeing you.
Yeah, I'll drop you a message once I finish this, and we'll get
Booker
into some
said
games.
he's contemplating asking for his job, mate.
Who is, sorry?
Bobby.
He used to be in ARU,
He did.
and then he quit, I think.
He did.
Did he quit?
He said quite a few things and then walked out the door. Yes.
Was this on the night that he was told that we were coming in?
No, this was preemptive when he found out you were coming in.
Oh, lovely. Perfect. Now he's seen what we're actually doing, and he's excited.
Yeah.
It's usual effect.
As most people would be, wouldn't they?
Yep, usual effect. It's understandable.
Yeah.
Cool, Mr. JJ, how we doing? Finally, we have some time to catch up.
I know, we're like a terrible couple, so it's like we constantly just miss each other. Bad timing.
Very bad timing. Luckily for you, it's genuine unfortunate timings, but unlike my colleague in the front here, I do try and avoid him, so definitely not.
I think everyone does.
Idiots. Get on with it.
So, how can we help, firstly, from your side of things?
I think it's more. I just want to get yours and Hacker's sort of just broad expectations. Obviously, I know we exchange a couple of emails.
Yep. Yo, it's
And
coming in
I'm
boxes,
happy that
coming in with
for,
the roses.
for the most
Let's
part, I think
go.
we're on
How
the
we
same
doing?
page and we've got the same
Good
sort
to
of end
see
goal,
ya.
which is a good start.
Yep.
It's just
what you guys want from CID, what your expectations are, and then I can start building the team up from there. Because obviously, I was only put in charge of CID. What was it, Robbie? About a week or so, maybe before, maybe not even a week, a few days before you guys came in. Yeah. So I've not really had the chance to kind of put my own stamp on it yet, and that was mainly because I wanted to make sure that my things align with what you guys want, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for me personally,
getting out. I'm scared, Robbie.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm just having to lean up on the car. Then I thought it'd be easier to chat like this than it is. Cool. Yeah. So essentially, for myself, working for the last 3 years in charge of police forces, I find CID get tied up very quickly. A lot of officers tend to rely on CID a lot. They pass the buck, and all that happens is CID only have sort of 7 or 8 officers in it, 3 or 4 in each evening. Sometimes you're lucky 5 or 6, and all that happens is, oh, that's happened. Okay, we'll call CID, and then they get worked on. They have to come down, deal with it, and then you guys get a load of cases coming in, and you just get overworked with cases, etc. I'd agree. What I'd like to happen here is a couple of things. All officers are trained by CID on evidence collecting.
Yeah.
And they all submit their evidence into the MDTs, and they can then tag it for CID.
Yeah.
I would like to see from CID 3 separate subdivisions within CID. So you've got, when you first join CID, like a forensic unit. So you're on a probation period where you have officers learning the ropes within CID, continuing their normal duties, i.e. they'll be collecting evidence. They'll be driving around in their CID van, in forensic van. They may have their white suits on. They'll be going to collect evidence. They'll be doing some interviews with people. They'll be doing that type of scenario stuff where getting used to building cases. We then have the full out of probation, a detective. You've got your detective sergeants. Robbie will know, back when we worked together heavily, we believed that CID was the elite division in the whole force. If you were in CID, you know, there's a reason why you're in CID, because you are a fantastic officer. You're best of the best. We actually put in place, and I'm more than happy to look to go through that route again. In order to be inside CID, you instantly, once you got selected to be in CID, you instantly become a sergeant. Mike Jones is coming in with a potato. Let's go. And we've also got the Newcastle game coming in a brand new prime.
As in,
let's go. Thank you so much.
Forensic unit going in as, let's just say, a PCSO, and then once you go into the detective, you're automatically a DS.
So yeah, what happens is essentially you would be a PC hold on a sec. I'm feeling a little bit hungry, but I can't seem to.
I'm feeling a bit hungry as well. Maybe we need to go get some food in a minute.
Yeah, hold on a second. I can't.
So basically, PCs and stuff can. We always think that. Thank you. We always think that it's not fair on CID, who are normally short on numbers, having to do everything. So, you know, response can evidence gather. They can scene secure. They can make sure that forensics are secure and stuff like that.
Newcastle Gamer, thank you so much. I appreciate you, buddy.
You can pick the creme de la creme of the police force, and when you join CID as a CID member, you instantly become a sergeant. So say you picked out a PC from response. Yeah,
once you pass your probation. So you're a PC as a forensic officer. Once you pass that probational period, you then become a detective sergeant.
But also on the flip side of that, we had it that, say you looked at an inspector and an inspector showed interest in CID, you come across at the ground roots. So like sometimes you can move divisions and maybe just drop one rank, maybe just do this, maybe just do that. But CID is such a different ball game and such a hard division to be in, and such an elite division to be in, as in you are literally have so much information on gangs, you do so much evidence gathering, scene securing, everything sort of has to be pitch perfect all the time. we sort of said, well, if you want to come across the CID and you want to dedicate your time to CID, because basically
Can't seem to get my
it's a
tab up,
dedication rather than I want to go in and I want to be a police officer. It's sort of like, I can't remember the word. What is the word when you? Anyway, I can't remember it. So we sort of said, well, you need to kind of.
I can't even push my escape button. I don't know what to do.
And they know all the evidence gathering. They may not need to necessarily go through that phase, and they can possibly come in as a DS, detective sergeant. But if they were, say, a chief inspector, they not necessarily would come across as that. Do you see what I'm saying? They need to learn the way the CID rolls, runs, and also that there's no underlying.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Wow.
No underlying reason. Bloody hell, he's got his goggles off. I've never seen him.
Fucking violent, isn't he?
2 seconds. I'll be back in a sec. 2 seconds, chat. I want to see if I can, if this is working, because
Coming in like Mike Tyson, Robbie. Watch out.
that's not. Oh,
No, I get.
I've
what you
relogged,
mean.
but all of my health
Just
is
a
up
quick one in
full.
regards to the training, just while it's on my mind. Oh, is that not part of the basic training evidence gathering anyway?
Yes, it will be. Yes. But that's what we have to sometimes get across to people, and I think that's what Tom's alluding to here, is that a lot of times people will go, all right, I've done that, right, pass it over to CID, and you'll spend your whole day picking up bullet casings and looking for fingerprints, which isn't your job. Your job is to delve deep into things and basically work on reports, work on everything like that. Obviously, there is evidence gathering involved and surveillance and stuff like that, but a lot of the time you'll find that officers will just say, oh, well, that's for CID, which is not. You can scrub for fingerprints, you can pick up bullet cases, you can match them in the MDT. You can
CID
do this,
is
you
a
can do
commitment,
that.
yeah,
And
100%
it
it's a
leaves
commitment.
a lot of the pressure on yourself for the mundane's probably the wrong word, but for the stuff that it doesn't need somebody with the superior skill set to do in the CID role, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I would agree. I think you're right in the aspect of evidence gathering. I think anyone can do it. I do think if CID are on the scene, they should take priority.
100%.
Regards to that.
Yeah,
as long as we're clear on that, because the only thing, and we've had it before, and it irks me, is everybody touching things without gloves on, and then we end up scanning for fingerprints and end up finding fingerprints of other officers, and it just gets a bit messy when there's too many chefs in the kitchen. So as long as we're on the same page as of, if I'm more than happy for people, and I've said this to Tom, I'm more than happy for people to get involved, even if when it comes to interviews. I know we said, Robbie, before Tom came in, that we were happy for people to do interviews, and it would be good to get more people interview trained.
100%.
I don't know if Tom, you've got an opinion on that.
Yeah, I just want to confirm that what I'm trying to do is allow you to do your CID work. So you guys will train everyone correctly on how to collect evidence, and they will not be able to collect evidence unless they've got the sign-off of approval from yourself. If you are available and CID are out and about and they've not currently working on a case, or it's like, oh yeah, in a quick 5 minutes, let's drop off to a case and go get this new situation, then you can obviously take full charge. What the best thing I would recommend is, obviously, if an officer wants CID or collecting evidence, they request you first. If you're busy doing something, then obviously that officer can collect the evidence. But you're always asked first.
I'd agree.
What we're trying to make sure is that you guys are an elite division, and that it's going to be a real tough one. As we were talking about earlier, it's hard to get into your division. You've got to earn it, rather than just say, I want to be in it, and then obviously you get transferred across. So you have that prestigiousness of being in the division. In order to keep that like it is, that's where the situation of probation moving into a sergeant, unless you're directly happy that that officer is ready for your division, they stay as a probational police officer, or the probational detective, I should say, until you're happy, and then they can move into a detective situation. The detectives would be working on purely individual crime basis. What I mean by that is a shop robbery, bank robbery, for instance, or murder, or stuff like that. Doesn't seem to be a gang involved. That's what your detectives will be working on. They will be looking out for purely first-timers, chancers, or small groups of people that are working to complete a goal or to do a smash and grab, stuff like that, or murder or anything like that. If at any point that your detectives feel that there's something bigger involved in this, or there is a confirmed gang that is doing this, or a OCG as we obviously like to call it, then you can pass it to what we like to call is your NCA, which would be your elite of your elite, what your officers that you fully trust, that have been in the force for the longest, potentially, or you feel they're the best officers and they feel they want to be in that. They will be the ones that it gets passed to, and their pure job is to look the OCGs, and they go around and they're sort of the force, they're the force to be reckoned with. If you see NCA on scene, or you see NCA doing something, you know that you've got the best officers there and with all the powers, and they are ready to mean business.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I know obviously we said about splitting the workload and having a purely gang-orientated division of CID, and I agree with that. Like you said, it splits the workload, and I had the conversation with Robbie before you came on, Tom, and I said that I wanted CID to be the hardest division, and it should be the hardest division to get into the police force.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm happy to go with that, as long as we're all on sort of the same page with that. I said to Robbie before, in regards to recruitment, I said to you as well, Tom, I think maybe setting up a pipeline. I think are there plans to have a for lack of a better term, a command meeting, maybe weekly or bi-weekly? Because I think, and then it might be good to see if people have officers that they've seen over the past week or 2 weeks, however long it is, that they may feel fit for certain divisions. I feel that might be a good discussion to have on that agenda.
Yeah, so Tuesdays is obviously the meeting days that has been selected. I would recommend that we have a sort of a 10-15 minute chat with all the commanders before we go into the main meeting, when available, to discuss them type of things, and also discuss anything that the meeting's going to have, and then we're all on the same page, ready for the meeting.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say, for your division, probably the only division realistically that would house it is if you see someone in there, performing well, you can look to scout or go in and ask if you want to poach them over. If they feel, ask them the question, look, we've seen you some good work. We feel that you might suit NCA, for instance. Would you like to come on over? And obviously they're then trusted through yourselves. Same scenario with regards to having budgets, and as well as having informants outside of the police station. Obviously NCA will be all trusted to do them type of things. And some of your high detectives as well, your detective inspectors within can do that stuff.
So you also mentioned interviews. Now, we'll wait for that police car to go past. Sort of insight to that, for want of a better word.
Hey G, how we doing on YouTube?
I don't know.
Rob coming in with the TikToks. Let's go, you guys.
Something, or it's just a very basic
Igley
interview.
for every division. Interesting, Shane.
I think any officer can really do that. Yep. Once they're trained.
Yep.
If it's something more CID, like they've been found with a large quantity of drugs, then you might.
Thank you so much for following on TikTok. Welcome in, everyone.
And say, do you want to be present for this interview? We have such and such and such and such.
Yep.
The difficulty you've got is when it's definitely, probably gang related. Then it would be down to you whether you sent an NCA officer in, but you may not want to reveal that NCA officer, or you have one of your more trusted CID to go in and do that interview.
Sorry, Reese, I will look to get you
with an NCA
added.
member, you may not necessarily want to reveal who they are, because they are obviously working in highly dangerous situations.
They
might have befriended gangs. They might have infiltrated or be known to.
You should be a mod now, Reese.
I don't know.
Sorry about that, mate.
Colin Perkins, but really they are JJ or something like that.
No.
Oi, how we doing, Yogi?
The reason that I was saying about the interviews, I think it would just be a good thing for everybody to do. It's good experience for everybody to learn how to do those things rather than it just be set to a division like CID.
Welcome in. How we doing?
And I know me and Tom touched on that. I mean, nobody wants to be stuck at the station doing interview after interview.
Yeah, any of my mods, if you send me a message and you need me like quite urgently,
spreading that workload
ping me a few
good.
times in the chat.
Like you said, if it's
and I'll then
gang
go have a look at it in
related or
Discord.
we feel that it might be in regards to a further investigation that we'd be doing, then obviously we'd like to know about it. And to be fair, I think that's kind of something that's already going on at the moment. They're already radioing through when myself or Hunter or Beard are on to say, we've got such and such down here. Is this person of interest for you? And if it is, then we've gone back and done it. If it's not, we've just said, no, you guys can crack on and just let us know, the result of that. And I think that would be a good thing to have force-wide, if I'm honest, if everyone gets interview trained.
Yep.
Then we're all kind of on that, as long as there's... And then, like you said, if they're doing that interview, then a report should be made anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If anything off that report they feel is relevant to CID or maybe of interest to CID, then they can just raise the report like we've said anyway, put the information in, put CID in the title and just let us know that it's there.
100%. Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult one.
Absolutely, Dale. Yeah,
interviewing.
Yeah, it depends on. That's why NCA coming in.
Like, do it.
Got you accepted. Hey, let's go see.
We are trying to
Congratulations.
With the lawyers and stuff like that. We're all singing off the same hymn sheet and got our ducks in a row, so that everyone's working to the same standard. And as long as everyone does that standard,
a little bit of an insight for you with regarding that. Speaking to the mayor's quite interested in when lawyers do come about, he's going to be training his lawyers to work to our cheat sheet, and we shouldn't need to go too far off of that cheat sheet. So just keep that in mind when regards to interviewing and stuff like that. If you sort of work to that standard of the cheat sheet, then we shouldn't go too far wrong.
Okay.
They won't look to deviate off of that cheat sheet too much, if that makes sense.
I have got something interview related that I can email you.
Yeah.
That might be good for you guys to review.
Yep.
Because that's something that was put together previously that I've been using. That has got some good information on it, so I can send that over to you guys to review. Because that's what I've been passing over to Hunter and the other guys, is to use that if they're in an interview, if they get stuck.
Yep.
Just resort to those sort of questions, so I can send that over to you. There's I thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd love to take full credit. Unfortunately, I can't. But yeah, I'll send that over.
I mean, I've had very good. Obviously, Hunter let himself down a little bit when we announced everything, but he has more than made up for it now. And I saw very good work from him yesterday, which was great.
Let's see how many of you in chat are awake right now.
With a job, which is perfect, really.
I want to see.
Yeah, he's just passionate, but that's why I like him, because he is passionate about it and he does it properly. His paperwork and his MDT report work is
a W in the chat.
Very good. Yeah, I've been looking. It's very
if you want a giveaway,
since I've been here, he's been sending me
hour.
Some warrants and some information he's put together in emails.
See how many of you are awake right now.
I've got no complaints.
I want to see a W in the chat if you want a giveaway.
Beard, I've
in the
not
next
seen
hour.
too much, but I think he's been ill.
We've done a lot of talking tonight, and I've not done a lot of interacting with you, so I want to give something back to you guys.
Reach out.
There's no giveaway.
Yeah, I can reach out to him. He did put something in emails to say that he was ill a few days ago and that he was planning to come back, but I've still not seen him, so I'm not sure. But yeah, like I said, recruitment-wise, if you guys are happy to give me the freedom we can set those divisions up. I've got no issues with that. I don't know if you guys have any recommendations
I see some W's.
on this NCA role or anything at the moment, because personally I don't know. I'd have to go through, my plan is to go through anyone that wants to come to CID. I want to look at any reports that they've made, MDTs that they've made. I want to watch them on scene management,
Sorry,
everything.
Water.
I do, mate, if you want some.
Yeah. I think it's a building block. It's something that's not going to happen overnight, and it might take 2 weeks, 3 weeks just to it might take a month, it might take 2 months, to get that up and running. But obviously we are looking at that for future. So it's not something, oh shit, I need to get NCA running now. If you haven't got the officers there that you feel are ready for that, or the officers underneath you can take on the other side of it, then just work along it. Get it where you want it.
I think the workload at the moment At the moment, we're at a good level at the moment. We're not. There's enough to keep us busy, but we're not overwhelmed. Obviously, I know things may change and probably will change soon. I said this to Tom. The numbers I'm not so worried about. I think that will come naturally. It's more I want to make sure that we're in the position to do a good enough job. So come the next step for us, we're ready for it.
Well, how about this then? I know you're concerned about your command spot or whatever like that. We feel that right now you're the man to lead the job forward. So essentially, you'd be looking if successful within the CID. If you can get me what we've been talking about and get everything sort of up and running, and I see some real good progress within the division. You're bringing on some new officers. You've got the training plans in place, and some of the other training stuff that we've been talking about. If I see that starting to come on, we'll talk about pushing you up towards the superintendent role for the head of command, head of CID fully, and get it cemented if we start seeing some good progress.
Yeah, appreciate that. Again, I think the building blocks are there. I think the last piece of the puzzle was just your guys' expectations. So now that I've got that, I've got something to work towards, and I'll speak to the guys and we'll get something set in place. So just to make sure I've got everything noted down, I've got Uno Momento.
No problem. Come across from TikTok. How long
all
did
evidence
it take?
training to be done by CID.
Oh, Alex, it took a while. Probably a couple of
Your
weeks.
3
2-3 weeks for my
subdivisions
Raven
within
top to come.
CID. So
the one with
want
D in the
the
middle?
forensic division, which will be you training detective constables.
The one with Deggy UK and all my
So
logos on the
anything
back, the
related
blue
to
one.
scene management,
Took quite a while to
crimes
come, yeah.
that are there,
Good 2 to
not
3 weeks
necessarily
minimum.
sort of gang related. We're talking just any sort of crimes that are committed on the street.
JJ does stream,
so they'll walk through the training on
scene
scene management, how to process that evidence, etc. Once that's done, if we're all in agreement, that's fine. They'll then go into a detective sergeant, which will then be in the detective division, if I got that right. I don't know if there was a name for that, or you guys want a name.
It would just be. They would become
Wiley
a DS,
93.
detective sergeant.
Let me see if
It
he's
was just
streaming
literally
right now.
the forensic side of things is to get a grips onto CID, you to watch them, and you to go, right, you are fit and you are what I'm looking for yourself for CID.
Yeah, cool.
And that's basically all it is. It's like coming in as a PPC, coming in as a trainee officer.
He's not right now.
We look at them, we monitor them, we go, right, are you fit? Do you understand? Are you what we're looking for the police? And then we move them up to a PC. It's the same, but it's the CID.
Hey, Super Getters, how we doing?
That's right. Well, I mean, that's what I would have wanted to do anyway. Have them in like a probation for a week or so, so I can do that. So that's fine. And then we've got the 3rd division being NCA. Am I right on that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. And yeah, that's what I've got. And then I don't know if I've missed anything there. I think I've got the main.
Just to do some interview training with people, make sure that everyone's sort of on the same page.
Yeah.
And obviously, you might find that if officers are not very good at doing interviews, in which case you can either offer further training, offer further incitement, offer them to watch some interviews on how they're done, or be polite and say, can you try and see if somebody else can interview? Because some people can't drive, some people
LB,
can't
of course
shoot,
you can,
some people can't do this, some people can't do
discord.gg/Project9 and you can come over and join.
You don't want to put people under pressure.
Evening, Edwards, how we doing?
that-
Can see Everton got
It's not
10
that they
points.
lack
I
the
think
skills, but
yeah,
sometimes it's a
they're very good.
confidence thing as well.
I mean, they only come
and
2 points
thinking
behind us,
quickly
but
and being able to
it's a real
look for more than an
boost
answer.
for us. I think it's going to be.
Yeah. No, I think some
It's
people are
gonna
just
be
suited to certain
contested,
roles.
but
It's just how we
we'll
are as
see.
people, isn't it?
Yo, Thomas is coming in with the GGs, and then the
I was
game
gonna say you might be
controller.
better at
Hey,
some things than
Thomas,
me,
thank
but
you so much.
let's not jump
Welcome
to
in, buddy.
conclusions. But no, I
appreciate the
get your point.
Yeah, come on into my
That's
Discord,
fine.
guys. Discord.gg/UK.
In regards to that, I know I said something about on the initial training, so PCSOs.
Yeah.
Can I get what we do for them? Is there anything regarding interview training or evidence gathering in there? I know you mentioned evidence gathering is a part of it, but can I get like the full thing as to what they do, just so I'm not teaching them how to suck eggs?
Yeah.
Yes. So the training plan is the next thing I'm working on. Robbie and I have just had interviews for response lead. We're then going to be doing the training side of things. I don't know if you've seen in my presentation for the inductions of PCSOs or police students, but we will be looking to have some sort of evidence collecting within the checklist. So the PC exam will have something like that included. They won't have it fully because they'll need to be trained fully by yourself to be signed off. But within the checklist of the PCE exam, they will have some basic knowledge on evidence collecting. Thomas Butcher's coming in with a lightning bolt and then the hand heart.
Sound good.
Thank you so much.
Cool. When do you want it done by?
What? Everything set up?
Yep.
Yesterday.
Roger that.
Listen, at the end of the day, I know it's going to take some time. So you've got a hand if you need it. Just make sure it's to the best of standard that you that we can. It's your division. We will not get involved in it unless you ask us to. It is everything that you decide, the promotions, the training, everything like that. We've given you a basic standard on what we expect. And it's now up to you to decide how that is best putting into place. Of course, we can help, no problem if you ask for us. We're not going to be aliens and say, look, it's your problem, get on with it. We'll happily 100% get involved with anything or anything you want. But ultimately, I always find it's your division, so you run it how you would like. I would hate for you to feel like, oh, you're just a puppet. At the end of the day, it is your division. The only time that I'll step in is if I feel that you should have more officers put on, so I'll say open the applications up, or you've done something wrong. Thomas coming in and 7 Deadly coming in. Let's go.
One last question from me. Have we sorted out what we're doing in regards to call signs for this division yet? Or
again, something that you would like to implement yourself. We've always been used to Delta 1, Delta 2, Delta 3 all the way down. Delta 1 obviously the top, Delta 2, etc. and you go down. However you feel is best, put your proposal, bring it to us, and we will let you know.
Cool. Okay. It's just because I know Robbie's got a nice fancy spreadsheet that he doesn't like to be messed up, don't you? Haven't you, Robbie?
Yeah, fuck the spreadsheet.
Okay, right.
Right, cool. Are we ready?
Enjoy the walk, JJ.
Cool. Yeah, not a chance.
Are you driving on me? Are you driving on me?
I think JJ should drive.
All right, well,
I am.
Thomas is coming in with a cap. Thank you.
Are you?
Yeah, do you
I appreciate you.
Yeah, Robbie, I used to head traffic. You were there.
I know. It was just a weird flex.
Can I have the keys, please?
Yes, Tom, give him the keys.
Well, this is awkward.
Tom.
Tom?
Tom, give him the keys.
Tom, stay silent if you're not giving me the keys.
Aggie, how are we doing?
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, sorry. Here you go.
Thanks, mate. You just give me the finger then?
Stand by. Hold on 2 secs.
Yeah, you just think about give keys, Tom, and just reach in your pocket and hand them to me. That'd be lovely. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I don't even know where we are. Oh, yeah, I do. So how were the response interviews?
Stream's going good, thank you. So
Annoyingly good.
Your Twitch is...
Why do you say
your Twitch still muted, huh?
It's good that they were all good, but annoying.
My Twitch is muted, is it?
Sit and think, oh my god.
It's not
an easy choice.
Liam, I think you might need to just refresh your stream.
Is what you're saying?
Because it's not muted for everyone else.
But that's good,
chat.
right?
We will be doing a giveaway within the next hour. So thank you so much to everyone that's been here tonight. And over the last few days, we've been smashing it. We've been having like 60 subs one night. We had 30 the next night, 11 last night. I think we got 5 tonight.
How many applicants?
We've been smashing it. And TikTok, you've been incredible as well. TikTok, unfortunately, the way it works, I can't seem to do a giveaway on TikTok. So anyone that is on TikTok, for the moment of the giveaway, you can come over to Twitch, Kick, or YouTube and be a part of the giveaway. We will be doing it very soon. So yes, you will need to be in one of them in order to do it, but don't worry, when we do it you will find out and you will know, and then you can come across at that point and enter. But essentially, yeah, you guys have been incredible, gifting and being like unreal to myself. So
no, I'm actually
it's just a little something to say thank you back to you guys, and of course being on this ride with me. The Skywolf coming in with the hydrate. Thank you so much.
I do, yes.
Thomas, I see you coming in with the TikToks. Thank you so much. Incredible.
Did you say not very well?
Thank you for being...
well, but I play it.
Hey, Claire's has come in with the 127th member of the team.
I love when that happens.
I have 127 of you that are decided to be members of the Deg UK team on TikTok. So thank you very much for that. I should be looking at that one. Sorry.
So are you going state 2 or are you going state 11?
State 2 for myself.
Okay.
I'm probably going state 11.
Brilliant.
I will park it here then, and I will bid you gents farewell. Thank you for the chat.
No problem. Have a good
Once I've got those things, I'll send them over to you.
Yes, we'll do.
Thank you kindly.
Wow.
What?
I know what you were trying to do. Oh.
If I'd have done it, get in the car. Are you coming or are you going?
I'll come for a bit.
Not as if you've got a job, is it? So come on.
This is my job.
Exactly. Do it. Actually, before we do that, 2 seconds. I just need to quickly come in and out because
radio.
Back in a sec. Chat, I just need to refresh myself because unfortunately, it wasn't allowing me to do it. It wasn't allowing me to like use my tab or anything. So we don't want that to be happening. We want to get in. GG's to the community, absolutely. Everyone's been incredible. Right, let's see if we can connect again. That's better, absolutely. Is it for an hour? Ruby, it is within the next hour, as I say, it's within the next hour. We'll do a little bit of police work and then we'll do the giveaway.
Where are you going?
Home. Where's home? Home is where the flex escape a few times. It's your phone stuck in your hand. I did actually do that. I just spammed my keyboard, but it just wasn't working. And all of you remember what happened the last time I spammed my keyboard. It didn't go down too well. I'm not having connection issues. No, I'm simply just having a issue where I can't push escape. I can't push tab. It just wouldn't let me do anything. I leant on the car and that was it. Game over. I couldn't do anything. So I just had to relog to get myself in. The Dirty Nun is coming in with the brand new Prime. Thank you so much. Welcome in. You've had that before. Yeah, I've had a few things here. This is a bit weird. Had a bit weird, but... The Queen Connor as well. Let's go, guys. We've got a hype train is close. A hype train is close. Can we get the first hype train of the night? What do we reckon? See that hype train go across the screen. Let's spam some emotes in there and see if we've see if anyone's got the ability to get that hype train going. Let's see. Leanne's coming in with a heart me on TikTok as well. Thank you so much, Leanne. How are we doing? Good to see you. How was your day? Hype, let's go. Right, let's do it.
Got a spare radio?
No, I only have one radio on me.
Okay, can we just pull out the front of the PD quickly? I'll run and
Yeah,
grab
what the
one.
fuck's a Protec XFR? Oh, mobile fingerprint reader. Okay.
Yeah, it's the mobile fingerprint reader. I have two of them, and there's one in the glove box.
Yeah, I see that. Whose car is this then?
It's our car.
Okay.
No, basically, it's like the fast.
Okay, no worries. Whatever he said. Diggy, saw you at Luton game prediction at Palace. Saw you at Luton game prediction for. Oh, nice. Welcome in. My prediction for Palace is hopefully going to be our first win of the season because we need it. We definitely need it. If yo, Bay Gamer's coming in with the first ever tier 1 of himself as well. Let's go, Bay Gamer. And I think that means hype train's coming in. Let's go. Where's this hype train off to? We've got a level 1 hype train, guys. Thank you so much. It's almost time to do this giveaway because you guys are smashing it. Thank you so much. A level 1 hype train. Where are we off on this hype train tonight? Let's see all these hype train emotes in the chat. Let's see all them hype train emotes. Thank you so much. Luton won't win a game this season. Well, we've already won one game, Hornets. So that's good knowledge for yourself. We've already beaten Everton away. Yeah, so not sure on that one, really. We've drawn with Everton. Sorry, we've drawn with Wolves, drawn with Liverpool. Nottingham Forest. So yeah, we've had a few. Might scrape it now. Everton have had a few points. Hopefully. I mean, Sheffield United and Burnley are even worse than us. So if anything, you know, we might stay up just purely on the fact that there's 3 worse teams than us. Bournemouth we've got coming up very soon away. So that could be another away win if we're lucky. We nearly beat Liverpool as well. We did nearly beat Liverpool. Thomas is coming in with the GGs and the cap. Thank you so much for that TikTok gift. I appreciate you.
GC1, can I grab you on radio too, please?
Yeah, copy that.
Appreciate it.
Hello, mate.
So, I'm at the hospital, and I've got Mr. McGraw upset here because apparently Officer Von ran one of his friends over, which could have been avoided, apparently.
Right, okay.
Are you able to come down to the hospital just to try and clear this up? Because I have no clue what's happened. Officer Von did not tell us that he'd run said guy over. He just said he'd been hit by a car.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to come into the hospital now.
Okay, I'll try and keep Mr. McGraw here. No problem.
Copy that. Cheers. Yo, the Skywolf is coming in with the FiveM. Keeping that hype train going.
Hello, mate.
Skywolf, thank you so much. How are we doing? A massive FiveM.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Where have all the officers gone?
Right, well, here's GC1 and Mr.
Thank you so much. Wow, look at that. Level 3 hype train. You've taken us straight to a level 3.
Right, so just a bit of backstory. These guys have, well, this gentleman is openly admitting to robbing a bank truck a minute ago, but he's very frustrated about the fact that apparently a bold officer, which I believe is...
Sorry for it, there's the money that I got from the bank truck, Bucky. You can have that, I don't need it.
Right, no worries. I believe it was Romeo Charlie 127. Was chasing them. The gentleman had fell off the back of a truck due to a previous injury of crashing into the side of our car and falling off the side of the car.
Maker can also just point out this thing. When the police arrived at the scene, we had no weapons drawn. We don't use weapons. We don't fucking bother with that shit. We're in this for a laugh, not to fucking hurt folk. And the minute that we took off, the guy started fucking putting his car into the side of us, knocking us off the car. We have a 6-seater car where we can stand on the side. The guy ploughed now. I do have cameras following me at the moment, and I would be able to get that footage once I've finished my broadcast. But it was absolute fucking horse shit.
So prior to that, obviously, they crashed into our car as we arrived to the call outside of Dell's shop. Crashed into the side of our car, which caused the 2 occupants on the side to obviously fall off.
Jesus.
One occupant
Jeff's coming in with the 7th Street.
Which then I deployed my non-lethal and got her treatment. Let her go because we had no proof that she'd done anything.
Right.
A gentleman that had what looked like a lightsaber or a sword in his hand jumped back on the car, and as he jumped back on the car, I believe he succumbed to his injuries and fell off the car down the road, which then this gentleman is saying that RC Romeo Charlie 127 could have avoided him, but then hit him with his vehicle.
I believe also reversed over him again.
And that I wasn't privy to that when me and Sebi arrived. Romeo Charlie 127 did state that the guy had been hit by a car.
Let's go, keeping that 2 gifted. Let's go, keeping that hype train going. Thank you so much. Welcome in.
I'm a police officer in the same place
You
as
legends. Got the 15 out of 15 as well for the stream. Thank you so much. That is incredible.
No, I was always told that if we fucking injured or hurt a civilian, we would have to report that.
Mr. Paramedic?
Is that not correct?
I thought so much.
Yeah, I mean, if you're you want to report stuff, of course.
Well, I would say so.
What's
but I also just don't think we had no weapons drawn. Now, the guy who did bring out the lightsaber, that was a muscle spasm. I could submit footage of me saying, get that away, we're not doing that.
No way.
No, that's fine. That's completely fine.
What's he gonna
Bucket
do
knows me
now?
from Manchester. I don't do that sort of thing. We like to have a laugh. We don't
The
fucking...
incident?
But yeah,
all of us were cops at
one?
one point, and we know what it's like when you spend half your night in NHS.
Where's the
It's
smelly
shite.
one?
I
Shite for
appreciate
everyone.
that, sir. What I'll do, sir, obviously, I take all allegations seriously. I'm going to need to, one, obviously exchange numbers with yourself so we can take this a bit further if we can. I'd also need to speak to the officers in question to get any body cam of the incident and stuff like that. And then once I've got all the information, I can then come up with yourself on the correct procedure that we would like to follow with. Does that sound fair?
Sounds absolutely fair to me, son.
Fantastic. Okay, so firstly what I'll do, if I'll just give you my number, and if I could just exchange numbers with yourself.
Is that Buck over there?
There's my number, son.
Yeah, always.
Is that actually Buck over there?
Wait, who's that? It seems...
Definitely got. Okay, let me just put that in there again.
God. You okay?
I just think the policeman in question was a bit fucking heavy-handed, especially when there was people visibly standing on the side of the car.
Hold on a
You
minute.
know,
Hold on a minute.
in chase situations, if there's a motorbike or people standing off a car, I don't think cars should be getting rammed.
You can see my face. You can see my face.
I totally agree, sir. I totally agree.
is my
Like I
face,
say,
that
I'm
is
not
not a
going to
mask.
comment any further
Fuck
until I get the full
yeah.
evidence report with body cam, stuff like that. Once I have that information and have all of that, then I can go further. What I'd strongly recommend is if you do have any dash cam on your vehicle, then
we do.
Feel free to send that my way.
Okay.
And I can obviously take a look at it. I will speak to the officer in question. And once I do that, I'll give you a call.
Okay, please do.
Alright, fantastic. Thank you very much.
If you need to arrest me for robbing the bank truck, I'm more than happy for you to do so now.
Well, obviously, if you've got full evidence of yourself committing a crime, then we will continue on our our way of going about it. But
I was seen doing it by Bucker himself, so
okay, well that's fine. I'll let them continue the duties that they would normally uphold from the crime that you've committed, and I will take your separate claims and deal with that and let you know on the
I
outcome.
think I should say to you soccer.
That's fine.
But
Hey Buck, if you need to arrest me, son, crack on. They're not going to do anything.
Just making sure. Huh?
Romeo Charlie 127, are you available?
Yeah, I'm just at PD at the minute.
Copy that. We'll meet you at PD.
Yeah, no worries.
999.
Cool. Right, so we'll go back and get his body cam, find out what's going on there. And then obviously if he sends us any dash cam from his vehicle, hopefully his body cam from the officer will give us everything we need. Didn't sound too good from the officer, but then, you know, I want to take everything with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, I mean, Dougie does like to complain. He will always complain to us, though.
Yep.
He won't do anything else. So he'll always complain to us, tell us what's his side of it, and normally he's just looking to make us aware rather than be a prick.
Yep. Okay. Hello.
Stay close to the shots fired.
Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you. Do you mind popping up to our office and we'll have a chat there? Cool, it's better that way, isn't it? Guys, thank you so much for a level 3 hype train. 10 subs in that hype train, guys. That is incredible. Thank you so much to everyone. I appreciate you. Thomas Butcher and Mitch is also coming in with 123 flame hearts. Thomas, you absolute goat. Thank you so much. And Mitch coming in with 139. Mitch has gone, I'll send more flame hearts. Trust me, you can send as many flame hearts as you want, but I'm always going to send one more. Thank you so much, Mitch. I appreciate you. And I can't believe so many people play FIFA. FIFA's a good game, to be fair. I'm going the complete wrong way, aren't I?
You are, yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to take you on a complete tandem here.
I'm still getting used to this as
Yeah,
well.
me too.
406 to Golf Charlie 1.
Yeah, pass your message.
I have a vehicle stopped here, possibly due to shots fired, matching same description and plea. Is it possible I can get you down to my location for an additional?
I'm currently dealing with a meeting in the office. Unfortunately, if you haven't got available officers and you're a little bit worried for your concern, I would backfire and just see where they go, and I'll try and get there as quickly as I can. Are you in immediate danger? Radio check 406. Yeah, radio check 404. You receiving? Can you hear me on the radio?
I've turned it off for this. Radio check. 406, 404, are you receiving? Brilliant.
Brilliant. I think we're going to have to go down. Do you want to join us in the car? We'll chat while we're in the car. Yeah, 406, 404. Due to the lack of communication, we're going to be heading to your location now to find out what's going on. Hello, mate. You right? We've got unresponsive officers. If you're able to give us a hand.
Now fleeing.
Yeah, of course. 404. You receiving?
Go ahead. Go ahead. .404, 406, receiving.
Receiving.
Yeah, 406. Just having a welfare check. We were just trying to get hold of the situation, but we had no response. So we were just 85 to your location.
Yeah, vehicle had fled.
Right. Okay. Are you in immediate danger right now?
We're on a foot pursuit right now.
Okay. Do you need backup?
At this moment, we're okay, but if he draws his firearm, maybe.
Okay. Let's go.
But we'll see. We're two firearms trained officers, so we should be okay.
On the motorway now. Coming back.
Can you give us your location, mate?
Right. Mr. Vaughn, we've got a allegation against yourself from the bank. From the truck.
Yep.
Have you got any body cam footage of that incident?
I do, yes.
Fantastic. Would you be able to compile that while we're en route, if possible?
Yeah, I've already started. Do you want me to explain it while we're en route?
Yes, please.
So I was pursuing like a vintage type vehicle.
Yeah.
One passenger on the side. The passenger, I've maintained a safe distance back. Obviously, with passenger on the side. He fell off. I braked.
One in custody so far, one at large.
I accidentally hit him.
No idea, they haven't given us an update.
Location, please. Sorry, I'm listening. I didn't want to interrupt.
With the car not braking fast enough.
The last guy who was seen, I believe,
then there was a bit of a head issue.
We ran across from.
Then all of a sudden he's underneath my car.
771 running up the side of the hill.
They're up there.
Yeah, Kobe, we're state 6 now. We're going to try and go round to the top of the hill.
Yeah, receive. We're walking up the side of the hill. There is a red vehicle that's just circled around us, and this guy does have a red flag poking out of his pocket.
This one, GSR test has become negative. No firearm on him. I'm going to be releasing him.
Sorry, we'll be there in a second, Vaughn. Just bear with us a second, mate.
Yeah.
Where's the second?
Second one is in a orange and colored GTR. I believe it's been put away and then brought back out because I got a vehicle theft.
So I'm gonna say, yeah, he's free to go. No GSR test come back negative, but I believe the guy in that red vehicle over there is his friend. Because he was circling around a minute ago, it looked like he was coming back to pick that guy up. Look, you see?
Orange and colored GTR. We could look up the plate.
I'm gonna say it's this guy here that's driving that because he fled. It's gonna be him.
Check. We'll run the plate real quick and see what it comes back to.
Okay. Alright, we just had, obviously we were looking to get, oh, is that, no? Yeah, we were just looking to get your feedback on what was happening because you weren't answering back. We had to obviously bail everything and come to you.
Yeah, we was trying to pursue him. Then obviously he put his car away in that.
Oh, Jake's coming in with a 5-1. Let's go. How are we doing?
You know, that guy's running around saying, "Oh, I need to get to
You're
NHS."
back. Good to see, Jake. Good to see him, my man. Hope things well.
Why wasn't he driving to NHS? Is my thing.
Basically, we seen him pull up into the car park. The car just disappeared.
Understood. Okay, no problem. And where's your vehicle?
Just up the top.
Right. Okay. Do you want to lift up there?
I'll run. It's okay. Thank you, boss.
No problem. All right. Cool. Thank you.
Alright.
Yeah, if we need anything, we'll give you another radio.
Yeah, will do. Where did you say all the officers went? Where did you say all the officers went?
999 mode activated.
The officers?
Yes, the other officers that were on duty.
I don't know. I don't know where they went.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
They look like they're all in PD.
Yeah, there seems to be a fair few in there.
Just the men I want to speak to.
That situation's all done now. How can I help?
Just cheeky. Robbie, and I take it this must be the new Go command.
Yes.
Yes.
We just had Willie Wilson DOA on when we arrived.
Right.
We wasn't too sure if it was crash or attacked. So what I've done is I've taken his body cam to hand into you, just in case it was attacked.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great.
Because obviously we don't know if he was attacked or if it was an RTC.
Yeah, let me just grab that.
So I'll hand you over his body cam.
Yo, Nat's coming in the flame heart, and Ghost is coming in the light bear. Hey, Cam and Claire, how we doing? Good to see you, Ghost. Thank you so much for the GGs as well. I've just seen them come in. Thank you so much, buddy. How we doing? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in.
I think I met you there, sir. My name's James Bond. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, James. My name's Tom Roberts.
Everyone calls me Bondy.
Bondy. Ah, Mr. Bondy. How we doing? I've heard many things about yourself.
Good.
Shame to see you obviously leave the force, but hopefully you're well and getting on okay over there.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good, man. Well, if at any point you
I'll come back one day.
Yeah, if at any point you decide to come back, then don't hesitate to give us a call and we can sort something out.
Yeah, thank you very much. So what we as NHS are also doing now is if we get a DOA PD officer, and body cams have not been taken.
Yep.
We're going to take them and hand them into yourselves.
Fantastic.
Because obviously, if there is foul play, you can get the body off the body cam.
Yeah, of course. Yep. Perfect.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care.
Bye, Ice Gem.
See you later, Bondi Beach. It was a shame he went, to be fair.
Yeah, I heard some good things. I mean, any danger of opening?
Let me open it. There we go.
Right, Mr. Vaughn, sorry about that. You were saying...
I've just emailed you across.
Okay, fantastic.
Basically, maintain safe distance. He fell off. I braked when I saw him. The brakes weren't quick enough. Front two tires did go over him. Then there was a bit of a head issue. But you'll sort of see that. See what I mean?
No worries. I'm just gonna email this over to yourself, Robbie, as well, so you've got it, and we'll just have a look at it together.
Both of you.
Say again, sorry.
You should both have it.
Oh, okay, perfect. Right, I'll have a look at that now, and then just bear with us while I look on the tablet. Right, chat, we get to see this as well, so let's have a look. Oh, let me just turn this down. This isn't me, is it? Oh, my phone's ringing, hold on. It's Grayson, how are we doing?
Hello mate, how are you?
Not too bad, thank you.
I've just picked up one of your vehicles, took it back to garage, repaired it and everything. It's outside your gate at the moment. I've just dropped it off for you.
Fantastic, legend. Do we owe you any money?
I'll let Marcus sort that out with you, mate. It's not, I don't know.
Okay, no worries. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. No worries, mate. Have a good one.
Bye now. Perfect. Sorry about that. Let me just carry on.
Yeah, well, that's very clear. I mean, yeah.
Whoa.
AC 300, you're receiving.
One of them is down.
Have you just run him out?
AC 300.
You just killed him.
Taking a left onto Dorset Drive.
You looks like an ET in 2 minutes will be there.
Yeah, I think that's quite clear, chat, that he didn't genuinely run him over. He just didn't mean to, and he's just gone in between him.
Hunter.
Yeah, I think we're quite happy with that. That's fine. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, I've just seen that a couple of times now, just to be sure. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And the interactions after that, was it quite negative towards you because they thought you've just run him over?
Yeah, which I can understand.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was...
no problem. Is there an MDT created for this as well?
I haven't yet. I literally came back to station to sort of process what happened myself.
Thomas, young boy as well. Impulse Reflexive coming in with the... Let's go with the TikTok gifts. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, there surely should be something though for the fact that it was a bank truck. No, he was brought back to the station.
45 direct, you're receiving.
I don't know. I know Booker had one suspect, and I continued the pursuit.
Right, bear with me a second.
Charlie Oscar 45 direct, you're receiving.
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Do you need anything from me from that report or no?
No, we've watched some. Do you mean the Dougie Johnson one?
Thomas, still coming in with the gifts. Thank you so much.
Got it played as day.
Right, okay, yeah, just wanted to double check if you need anything from my part from the report he made.
404, just to double check, what was the report number that I can find for it, please?
We haven't actually made a report number for it yet. Like I said, he got told at me and then he started to get aggressive. So to defuse the situation, I called for a higher up down, which was yourself when you arrived.
Right,
Because if you didn't get there, he was saying he was going to stab all of PD until he found the officer, so...
Yeah, that's fair enough. The next question, obviously, presume he's in prison now, is that correct?
Negative.
Right, he's robbed a van. Why is he not in prison?
Well, considering he admitted to the crime and he gave us the evidence to the crime, I gave him a fine.
Right, okay. What was the fine?
It was 2,500.
Right, okay, copy that. Why is he not been sentenced?
Yeah. Amazing.
At one point, there was also threatening.
Just to confirm, for obviously for future, can we make sure they are sentenced as they should do, please, if possible? I know he's obviously complaining that he's going to be stabbing up officers or whatever if we've not done our job, but it was quite clear that officers wasn't at fault and he should be continuing as he go. We arrest them, we sentence them, and if he's got a complaint, anyone can then come to the office afterwards to make that complaint. I will make that clear throughout the police force, but we continue as we should. If someone's robbed something or done something, they should be sentenced, they should be fined and sent off, and if they've got a problem, they can then come back to us afterwards and we can deal with it. Or during the station proceeding, we can then obviously do it then before they get sentenced off.
Okay.
Perfect, thank you. Why was someone admitted to a bank robbery?
Right.
Given the evidence.
Clearly wasn't your fault. Right. Yeah.
Right. Let me give him a call now. This other guy. I don't understand why someone's done a bank robbery, admitted to it, given the evidence back, and then gone. Okay, yeah, no worries. Well, if you give me the evidence back, then that's it. Game over. No worries. We won't do anything more.
Corruption.
Standard.
Box.
Mr. McGraw, how are we doing?
Bad, son. How can I help you?
So I've just taken the officer to a side to interview, as well as obtain his body cam and dash cam of the car.
Okay.
Upon reviewing the dash cam, there is very clear evidence that your colleague, friend, whoever it was that was on the side of the vehicle, has clearly fallen off from either a pothole or whatever. The officer was within about 2 car lengths behind the vehicle. Hold on 2 seconds, let me just come off the radio. There we go. Yeah, my officer was clearly within 2 car lengths of your vehicle at the time as he fell off. There was next to no time to react to that person falling off the vehicle, and subsequently has gone over the person very slightly. However, he's then stopped, and as he's then reversed to, because your person was in front, there has been a moment of wizardry, let's call it, where the person has somehow magically been at the back of the vehicle and then at the front, then at the back, and has done some sort of acrobatical somersault wizardry situation, and the officers got no fault in order to make that happen. So in the eyes of the body cam, there is zero negligence from my officer pure wizardry of that situation. I'm more than happy with the body cam and the dash cam that has been provided to make it public if needed, to obviously prove from the police perspective. But yeah, it was pure wizardry of what happened, and something that wouldn't normally happen in.
Okay, so we're dealing with the occult here, Mr. Roberts. That's what you're saying.
We're dealing with what? Sorry.
Cult, dark arts, dark magic. Here.
Exactly that, sir. Exactly that, and,
no
a weird one that we hopefully wouldn't happen again.
That's fine, maybe, son. Thanks for calling.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too, son. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Oh,
Fucking hell, no, I fucked up, but Jesus.
Again, yeah, my radio's.
I got you back. Don't
Thanks.
do it again.
Is that GC1's punishment?
Yep, everything's going really weird right now. Just.
Your phone might be stuck in your hand.
Yep, that's the one. Radio, in fact. Yep, not sure how I'm getting rid of that one, but.
Did you use your radio while you were on the phone?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's probably why.
For fuck's sake. Who? Anyway, yeah, all sorted. All sorted. He's happy with the situation. I'm not happy with the outcome of why he's still around, but that's for another day. I will be seeing you in the apartment.
100%. Right, see you in a
See you
bit,
later.
boys. Yeah. See you later.
Chat, it is time
Don't do it again.
for a giveaways. Who is ready for a giveaway? Who is ready for some giveaways? Yeah, go on. Young Smokes coming in with a sub on YouTube. Let's go.
Situation with taser training at the minute.
So
obviously, in that situation,
yep,
there wasn't a lot I could do. But if I was taser trained, I might have stood a chance when they wanted to get out the vehicle.
Yep. I didn't realise that people coming on wasn't, so I'm literally in the process now of making the training team. So what I'll do, let me see. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jesus.
One out of the way a sec. One out of the way. One out of the way. Mr. Lulu or Mr. Peters, are you receiving?
Yeah, receiving.
I have a police constable that's passed out looking for taser training. I wondered whether one of you two would be interested in training him in use of taser.
Probably, but we're in a pursuit of this vehicle. We've been in pursuit for it for the last 10 minutes and not one person on radio has said anything.
Copy that. I will get some assistance to yourself. And then if you're free at some point, if you could correspond with 127 to get some taser training if possible, please.
Steve, the vehicle was last seen going off-road back onto the main road near the bridge near PD.
Copy that. I'll get 2 units to you now.
Lots of visuals at this time. It was last seen on San Andreas Ave.
Can I get you two to help them out? And then if you go and speak to Bucker afterwards, he'll get you some taser training.
Yeah, sound.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow. Yes.
What's happening with the units? Is that going to be open soon? Or?
Yes, like I say, we're just getting our feet under. We've done some response stuff today, and we'll make sure it's happening within the next couple of days.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, mate. Thanks for that. Right, chat. Let's get some giveaways, shall we?
Back to PD now. It's a loss on that vehicle at the moment. It was a green in colour vehicle, off-road capabilities, BMW.
X7. It's like a military green.
Yeah, copy that. I have got the 2 units. They're just headed out now to find you, but they'll hang off. But I'm going to be stay at 11 for the night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Right, let's do some giveaways. Let's get up our giveaway panel, and then we'll transition across. TikTok, it is the time to transition if you want to come on over to either Kick, Twitch, or YouTube, where we're going to do some giveaways. So let me just get everything up and running. Display. Okay, so in the chat, can we type P9 in Twitch, YouTube, or Kick? Type P9. Welcome in. How do I quickly log out and back in? If you do /logout or go to F8 and click logout, type logout, you'll be able to do it there. So in Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, P9 is the chat. There we go. Look, 37 applications already. 38, 39. TikTok, you come on over. Been amazing. Yeah, Thomas, you've been absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for all the gifts. That is incredible. You've been smashing it. 150 flame hearts coming in. Thomas, absolute legend. Thank you so much. 148 of you right now in TikTok. How's retirement? Retirement's good from UG. However, we are straight back into it where we're on P9 now. We're the head of P9 PD. So yeah, really exciting. David, Williams, Sorsha, and Brady is also on YouTube. Thank you so much. We've got Reese on Kick as well. Over from TikTok, let's go. It is Deggy UK if you want to come over to my Kick or Twitch or YouTube or TikTok. Come on over. Type P9 into the chat. We've got quite a few people on YouTube as well. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hey, Thomas coming in with another 50 flame hearts. Thank you so much. We've got 67 applicants right now. We're going to be giving away £30. So it's 3 £10 vouchers. And it's straight into your PayPal. And it's whatever you want to spend it on. Coming in with the hydrates. I've got you with the hydrates. 71 of you in here. Wow, look at you all. Look at you all. Thank you so much. Welcome in. 73. We're going to go in a split second. Just making sure that anyone on TikTok wants to transition across Kick or Twitch. We will be doing the giveaways. Unfortunately, you can't do it on TikTok because for some reason it won't allow me to do giveaways on TikTok. But this, basically, guys, this is a way of me over from Kick from TikTok. Hey, let's go. Thank you, Turkey Trim. Make sure you type P9 into the chat. This is my way of saying thank you to all of you guys. You have been incredible. Constantly. I do giveaways every month. And we will be doing some P9 giveaways as well. I've had to go ahead to do some P9 giveaways. But today, until we get ourselves confirmed with P9, we're going to be doing £30, 3 £10 vouchers. So 3 of you are lucky enough to get £10 voucher. And it's going to be straight into your PayPal. And it is just a thank you from me. 16 subs tonight, 11 yesterday, 30 the night before, 60 the night before that. Been absolute smashing it. TikTok, you guys are smashing the diamonds as well. So thank you to everyone. Let's go. We've got 86 of you right now. 86 of you. The first person that is going to win is... Ooh. Congratulations to... DJ Rogers. Let's go. Thank you so much. Hello? Oh. There we go. DJ Rogers, congratulations. You got 20 seconds to type in the chat to confirm. You got 20 seconds, 17 seconds to type to claim your prize. There we are. Well done. Congratulations, DJ Rogers. Well done. You have won. Let's go. So what I need you to do is go into my Discord. If you're not already in it, !Discord. !Discord. Come into my Discord. And then in the Discord, you're able to make a ticket. So let's go into my Discord. 2 seconds. Let's go down to open a ticket. Right, so in open a ticket in my Discord, Deggy UK server. Make sure you get into it. Open a ticket. And just open a simple support ticket. Once you've opened a support ticket, I need you just to confirm that you are the owner of your account. And then you'll be able to come up on here. My guys will know all about it. Cool, so that is the first winner. Congratulations to you. The second winner, if you haven't already, type P9 in the chat, whether you're on Kick, Twitch, or YouTube, and it's a chance to win £10. Right, and we're ready to do another one. Here we are, 90. There we go. We've got 90 people in here now. 98 participants. 91. We'll give a couple more seconds for any more. Thank you so much. You can still go over to YouTube. Absolutely, yeah. TikTok coming over if you are wanting to join it. Okay, 93 of you. Let's go. Let's find out who is going to be the next winner. Ooh. I need like a proper drum roll thing, don't I? And it is RDB. Let's go. I believe you're on kick, RDB. Is that correct? Congratulations. You've got 20 seconds, 25 seconds to claim your prize. Claim that prize, otherwise it goes to someone else. Hey, there we go. You've done it. Thank you so much. Congratulations, you have won. Again, like I say, please do. How are we doing? Thank you so much. You were on Twitch today. Let's go. Make sure you open a ticket in my Discord and click on the support ticket so that you can claim your prize of £10. Notepad. Let me just make sure these guys. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Right. Cool. There's 94 of you in here. And we're going to do another giveaway in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Mr. FiveM Gaming. Congratulations. 30 seconds. Make sure you type in the chat for your chance. There we go. Perfect. Congratulations. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You have just won yourself £10. Get yourself into my Discord. And as I say, open a support ticket. Can we make sure we do ! Discord for anyone that isn't in the Discord? We've got 2,450 of you in my Discord, which is incredible. Which is absolutely incredible. If we can try and get that to 2,500, that'll be insane. If we can get that to 2,500 people in my Discord, my community Discord, where all of you can come in and chat. So yeah, feel free to come on into there. We've got some exciting stuff coming up. As I said to you already, we have got merchandise very, very soon that's coming. We've had our first initial designs, some GTA design. We're trying to get rid of the squad part for just Deggy UK as one start design. We've then got a football design that we've got, and you can even put your own name on the back and your number as well. We've got a nice AI hoodie, which has got my little face and stuff on it as well with the D. So that's quite nice. I'm actually really looking forward to buying this hoodie for myself. That is going to be really cool. We've also got some hats as well, some embroidery stuff. And of course, the normal tops as well. We're going to have like just the D as the logo and stuff like that. So that is all coming very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. But for now, the 3 people that have won, please type in a support ticket. Get that or looting our shit. There is nothing to do with looting other than the top color, but you will be able to change the color of the top. Don't worry. It's not just you have to buy an orange top. You can buy a blue one. You can buy whatever. We will be having the color of that top changed to whatever you want it to be. But just for the purpose of a concept, she's made it orange. So don't worry. Anyone thinking, oh my God, I have to buy a Luton top or anything. No, you don't. It could be whatever color you want it to be. But yes, please make sure you do make a ticket in my Discord so you can prove who you are. And congratulations to the last winner, Mr. FiveM Gaming. What I'm going to do as another little thank you, I'm going to drop 5 gifted into my channel. So anyone that isn't subscribed, then it's a little thank you to, or a little chance for any of you lot to get it. Mr. Thomas Butcher has just come in with a heart as well. Thank you so much for the hand heart on TikTok. Let's just drop this 5 bomb on our chat. And again, like I say, guys, I do it every month. I give away lots of stuff. We will be doing some P9 giveaways as well. So you'll get the chance of winning cars and stuff like that. But for today, 3 lucky people have just won £30 or £10 each. And 5 lucky people who aren't subscribed to me have just got ad-free viewing for the month. So thank you guys to you guys, you incredible people. We has just taken us to 378 subscribers. Man alive, 378 subscribers. So close to that 400 mark as well. I mean, if we're going to hit that 400 mark for this month, that'll be insane. So thank you so much to every single one of you. We do try our best. We are live right up until Tuesday. So you'll get to see us every night up until Tuesday, where we go live around 8:45, 9 o'clock every day. We are currently setting up the Project9 police force, and we're having some real excitement with that. We've got Hacker to our side, which is GC2 from UG. We've also got Robbie in there. We've got some really familiar faces coming in very soon as well. And they're already doing their student phases and working their way up. So yeah, if you have enjoyed today, please make sure you hit that follow button wherever you are watching right now. It would be a real help to me. Either sub on YouTube, obviously it's free, follow on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube as well. It'd be amazing if you could, and then you get the notification to go when I go live next. But guys, thank you so much to every single one of you. It has been absolutely incredible. Loving every minute of it. We're going to go and show some love somewhere else now. Love seeing you back, bro. Shame you ain't caught me yet. No, I'm sure one day. I'm sure. Well, as long as you just fix my car, that's all I'm asking about. I'm going to the server tomorrow. Let's go, Beefy. Let's go. Have a great night, guys. Have a fantastic Sunday, whatever you're going to be up to. I will look forward to seeing every one of you who will be back tomorrow night, and we'll find out exactly what you've been up to. If you've had any Sunday roasts or whatever you've been up to, but I'm looking forward to hearing all about it. Let's go show some love to a new streamer. We've got two options that I've got on my screen right now. We have got... Where's that come from? Where has that come from? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Why has that not come up on my screen? Sorchers24 is coming in with the 2 months right at the end there. Let's go. Do we want to go to chat? Do we want to go to Clarky, which is doing a charity stream right now? Or do we want to go to, I think you said Ted, was it? Is Dunny on? Is Ted? Oh, no, he's on Call of Duty right now. He's on Call of Duty. So you got Call of Duty, or do you want to stick with GTA? What do we want? What do we want? Let me have a look at what chat is saying. Clarky. Okay, Clarky for charity stream. Yeah, absolutely. We're all about the charity streams, aren't we? So let's go and show some love to Clarky, who is currently on. We've not raided Clarky in a long time. Clarky used to... be on with MRP with us, so let's go and show some love. Big Crack Official is on as well, is she? Okay, we'll make sure we've got that followed. I think I've got her followed. Let me just make sure I've got Crack followed as well. Yes, party. Yes, she's partying as well. Cool. Well, we'll make sure. Well, you know me, guys. I share the love everywhere at all times. You know, we raid people each night. And we constantly show the love. So please make sure you jump in on this raid. It would be amazing if you could. It's been incredible once again. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. I'll look forward to seeing it all tomorrow night. 8:45, 9 o'clock-ish. And show some love. Drop all of them follows. Drop all the love in the chat. And we'll see you tomorrow. Shit me up last night. Well, you know, as we do, we go through everyone. And yeah, keep going around. And... that's what it's about. It's a community at the end of the day. We're all one big community, so we all want to share the love around and enjoy each other's company. But until then, see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone. There we are. Right. Good night, everyone.